the volume goes high. One more hot take and somebody might fly. Hands up, here we go again. Talk real loud, let the chaos begin. Side to side and the truth gets loud. Spin City calls it out. Right there in the crowd, the panelists on America. Rise in media, the panelists on America. Hey, rise in media.
Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Over on pill.net, over on YouTube. We are also live on the Benjamin Balderson channel. We are on X as well. Welcome into another session of Stupidity at Best. We have some people backstage getting ready to come up here. We have Mr. Balderson. Mr. Balderson is with us this evening. Mr. Balderson, good evening, sir. What say you on this fine evening?
What's up, Spin? It's a wonderful spring evening.
I hear your farm is thriving, sir. Tell us about it.
Yes, sir. We're I did a little greenhouse this year, so all my starts are so far ahead of where I was last year. I think we're going to end up having to give away probably 200 or 300 tomatoes because those are going nuts. Like we just don't. There's no way we can plant this many. We probably got at least 600 tomatoes going.
Awesome. Hey, Howard, good to see you on this Thursday evening. We are normally not here, but I guess maybe there was a problem, but we're going to leave that alone. We have God's favorite aunt sitting backstage. God's favorite aunt, good evening, sir. What say you?
Good evening. I don't have much to say right now. You kind of caught me off guard with this, but that's okay. It'll be fun.
It's okay. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I've got some weird clips to play, and we've got some Democrats losing control videos that I have pulled up, and I think it's going to be just a fun, chill stream tonight. The StreamYard link is in the chats and pinned if you want to come up here and put your 2 cents in. So, Ben, we saw a clip earlier that is absolutely asinine. So let me set this up for you. It's called Code Pink, and they're a very good friend of mine, BG on the scene. It was live talking to the moron that climbed a bridge in Washington, D.C. And this guy's claim to fame is he does not want, he wants AI gone. He wants the Trump regime out of office. And he thought that by scaling this bridge, it was going to get attention and make this happen. Okay. So they're having this town hall meeting. And I use that in heavy quotations of town hall. And I'm going to play the clip. And you make the distinction yourself.
I'm in absolute awe of the moral conviction of most of you sitting here.
Yeah, restarting toward the end, it looks like.
Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I'm gonna play the part where this lady, this lady just. Anyway, hold on a minute. this lady's radical. So here is where this lady radically says some stupid shit on how they can further their efforts.
However, we all need to do what they're doing. I wish I could at the moment, but I think we have to go even beyond that. They're setting the moral stage, but I think we have to look back to the days of Gandhi, where it's massive bringing the government down. And I think that would not be that hard to do if we could get if we can organize people to do massive protests where they just march around with signs. Why can we not get people to just lie down in the street for 3 hours across the country at noon, where it might be 3 in California, whatever. But I think that's where we have to think of heading, because I think all the organizations of the education and everything is vitally important, but it's not going to mean a lot to some podunk Ohio. No offense to Ohio, because there's a lot of good people doing stuff there. But I think we have to think beyond that. And why would it be so hard to organize hundreds of thousands of people lying down in the streets and saying we're not moving for 3 hours? That would shut down everything. And that would not be that hard. If we can get a protest, 1 million people to come to DC, we sure, so I admire all of this, and we do need education, but are we just re-educating the people who already want to do this? I hope I'm not offending anybody.
So let's all just lie down in the street to shut down America. What sense does this make? You do that here in Florida, you're going to get your ass run over. That's exactly what's going to happen. And it makes no sense. Hello there, P. Fletch. Good to see you in the chat. Howard, it's like Stop Oil over in the UK. Well, Howard, over in the UK, they're stopping ambulances. They're stopping fire trucks. And of course, I will bring the proof. And right there, folks, is the protesters stopping ambulances. They're laying down in the street.
I think the ambulances were there for them, actually.
They could have been, but the title of the video is Police and Ambulances Blocked by Just Stop Oil Protesters in North London.
Maybe.
Howard, you are exactly right. We live in retardia. You're absolutely right. And JF says, I guess your mother and father never taught you not to play in the street. Well,
I mean, it's also London, so what do you expect us to do about it?
This is true. I mean, I just don't understand why these people do this stuff. And the only thing that I can really say is they're trying to prove a point. They're only trying to prove a point of that their message needs to be heard. Well, stopping ambulances, stopping fire trucks, stopping people from their everyday life. How do you think they got there? They used a mode of transportation, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got there somehow. Maybe it was a combustion engine, but they got to stop oil. Because I'm sure all those people don't live within the communal area that they were.
Well, all of their clothing, for example, required gas-powered machinery to get the raw materials, process the raw materials. Then once the clothing was made, it had to be picked up and delivered to warehouses. From warehouses, it goes to the store where they bought it. All that took logistics and gasoline or diesel, depending on,
Exactly. That's
all
the
connected.
point. That's the point.
Yeah.
These people, J.F. Baird says, the point is they're brain dead. This is true. This is true.
Well, wrong there, but sure.
They're brain dead. They have no concept that they're using the same thing. They're buying it. Those clothes that they're wearing came on a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Did they magically make their vests inside their home?
Nope.
Did they magically make the clothes that they are actually wearing in their home?
Not likely.
So it goes back to the title of this stream, Stupidity at Best. And here is another example of stupidity at best.
Something special.
And this is a special kind of stupid. I have to admit, this is a very special kind of stupid.
Is happening in New York State right now. New York State should be one of the 7 states that is democratically controlled, meaning the state houses and the governor, the state senate and the legislature and the governor are all Democrats. So they should be passing sweeping progressive legislation. That's what voters voted for. Except New York's also a tricky place. There's some political games happening, and 8 Democrats and another Democrat who is not part of this conference, they decided to split off, join the Republicans as elected Democrats from Democratic districts, overwhelmingly Democratic districts, and they're working with the Republicans. They are committee chairs in the Republican, in caucusing with them essentially, and they form this thing called the Independent Democratic Conference. What does that do? That prevents the state Senate from being controlled by Democrats, which means that you can't pass a whole lot of.
We now have another part of Congress or Senate, the Independent Caucus. That goes along with the rising amounts of coalitions. We have a coalition. We have a coalition for save the trees. We have a coalition of, save the forests. It's all NGO funded. It is all funded by people that believe the rhetoric of stupidity. Oh, Mr. Clay, so great to join us tonight, sir. The title of the stream.
Howdy.
The title of the stream is Stupidity at best.
Oh, I made it just in time then.
Yes, you made it just in time. You know, we were sitting here talking about just when the stream started that the gentleman that was lodged up on top of the bridge in Washington, D.C., that we covered prior, was in a town hall called Code Pink. Women against the war, women against everything. And this dumb bitch says, we can get 1 million people to come to Washington, D.C. and hold signs and march down the street. Well, why can't we just have people lay down in the middle of the street all over the country and stop cars and stop the country from moving for 3 hours? Please come to Florida.
Wow.
Please.
I mean, I have an opinion on what, protesting in that manner. I mean, there might be a time and place for that. But then again, I mean, it really kind of depends on the cause. And then even the cause itself can be like, you can do other things for the cause. I'm not going to completely discount the idea of protesting in that manner, but there's very little times in history where something like that might be necessary. And just doing it all over the country for what? And
what it's for is to what it's for, Clay, is to stop the Trump regime. We're going to lay down in the middle of the motherfucking street, Clay, and Trump is magically going to ostracize himself from the White House. That is what these people think. Stupidity at best.
I have something for them, and I've been collecting these so they can keep on crying. I will
The left eardrops.
I will continue collecting. The bottle never empties because I always have a collection to collect.
P. Fletch says rolls up to protest in emotional support. M5 Stewart. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, everybody, you as a First Amendment auditor, we are for freedom of speech, freedom of the press. We are for the Second Amendment. We are about the Fourth Amendment.
All of them.
But come on, stupids.
Yeah, there's a time and place for everything.
There's a fine motherfucking line here.
That is not a cause worthy of, that
Protesting,
kind of protest.
Protesting isn't a license to break the law. You still have to obey the law, even if you're doing protesting. That's what makes it a lawful protest. Versus
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
Listen, a lawful protest does not mean that we are out in riot gear with gas masks, stun guns, and whatever, and asps or police issued asps beating on each other or beating on people that do not like your politics.
Yeah, I mean, assault is assault. Like, I mean, the thing is like, there's a crime already happening typically when people are accused of certain other crimes, like, rioting and things like that. There's an underlying crime, like firebombing is arson, right? Now, people are doing it at the same time that they are gathered in a crowd, so it's really, really scary. So, we need to add a layer of crime onto it, but it's just arson, right? And so I would say that, it sucks because people don't want to be cops. And the reason people don't want to be cops is for two reasons. One, the people, when they do crimes, they get really stupid. And then the atmosphere around cops, the cops themselves, do some fucked up shit. So nobody wants to be cops. So we're kind of losing that base. It takes a certain type. I've said that before.
Absolutely.
But yeah, when it comes to protests and especially large protests, large gatherings and that sort of thing, obviously the cops are always going to be there. They're going to be crowd control. The cities are going to want that. The regular normies, doing their 9 to 5s, see a big crowd gathering in a especially in big cities. They want some police out there. They want to know that if something happens, that the police are going to be close by. And the ones that are typically in those large gatherings, especially if it's protests, become distrustful of the security of the police being there, which is really what they're there for, what they should be there for. And things get out of control sometimes. And especially if those protests are connected with, bad things that have happened in the past regarding the police, And so there's a couple of layers, but ultimately it all really boils down to just don't commit crimes, asshole. Don't stop breaking the law, asshole. That's what it is.
I'm breaking the law, asshole.
Yeah, so Ant's completely right, and getting on the highway, because you're protesting, this one, it's just not a good idea because, especially in Florida or up there in New England, you're not gonna last long. You're gonna lose a couple limbs there, and then on top of that, you're breaking the law. So there are usually better ways to handle things, and a lot of people are so uneducated that they just don't know how to go about it. The old paperwork style, it sucks. You got to sit down and you got to fucking write things out. You got to type things out. You got to file things. And it sucks. But you know what? That is that's the smart way. The brutal way might get it done too. Somebody might but somebody's going to have to step up and write it down. And that's the part where at some point, no matter how many times you go out there into the street, somebody's going to have to put it to a pen, and
I don't disagree.
Yeah,
I don't disagree.
That's what it is.
I mean, look, I've said this, and I know I've said it on multiple streams. There is nothing that can go on in this world, whether it's politically, mentally, emotionally, that somebody will not figure out how to protest it or be out there at a protest. It goes back to it, or it goes to show you that it's stupid. It's dumb as fuck. P. Fletch says, I wonder if anyone has thought about making napalm using biodiesel. Could be billed as a new green initiative. Well, P. Fletch.
Well, protest is the natural alternative to doing things yourself. Whenever you hand over your power and your responsibilities to other people to take care of them, then
napalm was made from naphtha.
There's a few ways to make it. The idea is the diesel is not. I'm not going to go on with this line of thinking.
Never mind.
Never mind, Ben. Never mind, Ben.
I am not fucking teaching this right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I got some new sounds, Clay.
Yeah, I noticed. That's awesome.
Courtesy of our neighborhood security agent. It is called My Instance, and I do not advise a community disclaimer. You will find some really neat sounds and you will be offended at some. And no way is my instance a sponsor of this regularly scheduled fuck or stupidity at best.
There's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good sounds. I use that particular one. That one. I use that one with a crab one, with a crab short. That's just so fucking good.
I mean, I kind of like this one.
Emotional damage.
Because there is a lot of emotional damage going on in this country. So I played Clay. Oh, Clay. I have something. Oh, no. I can't believe I'm going to do this again. I played a video from the University of Virginia. And it's rather funny, in my opinion. Okay. And it went down a really big rabbit hole. And it's along the lines of my ideology. And Ben, I think you are going to laugh a little bit on this one because the ideology is absolutely stupid. So we're going to watch this to the end. It's 1 minute and 53 seconds. And we're just going to watch it.
Yeah, no sound spin.
Oh, what the fuck?
I mean, you did say we're gonna watch it. You didn't say listen to it, I guess, but
I guess not, Ben. I guess not.
Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
After the word by, the word female. This is just about practicality. I believe that these products should be most available to those that would use them, girls. And this amendment makes that more likely.
Thank you, Representative Yordle. To the author of the bill, would you speak to the amendment, please?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would encourage the committee to vote no on this amendment. For
Definitely a rookie mistake.
Who's this dude?
Social, emotional. First, there are a lot of schools that are gender neutral bathrooms.
I'm pretty sure it's Waldo without his hat on.
Become obsolete very quickly.
Did you hear what this bitch just said?
I didn't. I honestly am so fucking distracted by this dude's hair.
You're gonna have to roll it back for us.
I'm gonna have to roll this back.
I'm too busy looking at this person.
Okay, if I could take the video down and just play the audio, you would get it. So
just play it. We'll be cool. We'll be good.
I'll listen this time. I'm gonna look down.
Please do.
Likely.
Thank you, Representative Yordle.
What he did tell you is he's going to be touching himself.
Would you speak to the amendment, please?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would encourage the committee to vote no on.
It's been amazing.
Oh,
to see
you
our
stupid
customers-
motherfucker.
We were gonna watch it.
Motherfucker.
Rookie mistake.
One more.
It wasn't a rookie mistake.
Encourage the committee to vote no on this amendment for a few reasons: practical, financial, social, emotional. First, there are a lot of schools that are moving towards gender neutral bathrooms, and if we add female, we might become obsolete very quickly.
Yes, she just said females will become obsolete eventually. It
No,
goes
very
on.
quickly.
I digress.
Second, not all students who menstruate are female. We need to make sure that all students have
Not all students that are female menstruate.
access to these products.
The only student.
There are obviously less non-female menstruating students, and therefore their usage will be much lower. And that was actually calculated into the cost of this and how much we decided to fund it. And so we do not expect that the non-female menstruating students will use these products as much as the students using female bathrooms, but it's important to have them there. And that brings me to just the social emotional reasons for that. These students who are not female, who menstruate, face a greater stigma and barrier to asking for these products. And so providing them in an easily accessible place in all student bathrooms is particularly important for those students. And lastly, I'll just mention that a lot of schools, as our testifiers have said, have done this already. They provided it in all student bathrooms. There have not been issues. And this just helps us, again, normalize conversations around the menstrual cycle and make sure that everyone feels comfortable around these products that so many of us need. Thank you. And so I would encourage folks to vote no on the amendment. Thank you.
Oh, God.
If that bitch ever showed up in the men's bathroom, I would kick her ass. And that's not a threat. That's a promise.
So this is just the dopier version of Tampon Tim?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I don't understand what her objection was. Like, wasn't this to get funding to provide feminine hygiene products to
But
students?
I think the first guy, what he said was to make it exclusively for women, and she's like, you know, the girls, and she's like, some non-girls menstruate also. You mean the girls pretending to be boys? They can go back into the girls' room and get a tampon if they need one.
Thank you for saying something like that. Hold on 1 second. I have proof of this. Just one moment, please. Oh.
This keeps coming up. My stance hasn't changed. Just put the damn dispenser in the nurse's office.
Yes.
I get it. I get
That's
it.
a perfect solution. It really is.
I understand, but these mentally ill morons think that, you know, they can emulate a period. So
no, you're not gonna. I think I just should bring it up.
I don't
Please
think
fucking
that, I
don't.
don't think that you're getting the wrong side there, Spin, because that's not going to cause a problem. That person is going into the women's room and would have access. The ones we're talking about are the ones in the boys' rooms that are having periods. So that means a girl
No,
to be a boy.
Ben, this is something completely different, even more grotesque. I don't even. I can't even.
They're sticking things up their butt. Just say it.
Oh, it's not just things. It's what it is. It's frozen tomato soup or other kind of tomato sauce. They freeze it into like suppositories, ram it up the rectum so they can pretend having a flow. It
puts the tomato up the butt, or else it gets.
I saw this the other day on the panic button. And I was like, you know, there's a lot in this world I'm comfortable just never knowing.
Yeah.
That's one of those things I would have been very comfortable and never knowing about.
Yeah, that's a shitty tomato. That's the shitty tomato.
That's the shitty tomato for sure.
Yeah.
Mike Stro in the chat says,
whatever you do not ever. This stays right here on this panel. Sarah,
I had a panel the other night, and we dove into this, and we saw another video where they have an emergency ketchup packet.
Well,
now,
my dad used to keep those in the car also, in case you drove away at McDonald's and didn't have a ketchup. They didn't give you ketchup.
That's not what they're using these for.
Mike
emergency.
Joe says, you have to be fucking kidding me. No, I promise you, I'm not kidding. This is what they're doing to emulate a menstrual cycle. You know, it's that woman that time of month
menstruation
that jumps on their menstrual cycle and runs your ass over.
He keeps saying it wrong.
I'm not saying it wrong. It's the menstrual cycle.
No, menstruation. menstruation.
He's like our Candace Owens.
Billy Balderson.
I'm just not gonna let him make fun of women for having a fucking biological function. That's fucked up.
I'm not that Aunt. How is it a fucking biological function when you're shoving tomato paste?
I'm not talking
up
about
your
them.
ass?
I'm not talking about them, ding dong. I'm talking about actual women having actual periods.
I don't listen. I got a woman in the next room. She menstruated for 30-some fucking years.
Boy,
Mm-hmm.
she must have had to take a lot of iron.
She did.
I think there's a difference between a ministerial cycle and a menstruation cycle.
Say it as you will.
Well, this isn't any kind of cycle at all. This is just someone being fucking stupid.
Okay, should we call it the hysterical cycle? Because every time my wife started menstruating, she got hysterical.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're not just talking about these people. You're talking about women also. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, no reason for
You
that.
you almost got away with it. You were about to play it off like, nah, I'm just talking about these crazy people sticking fucking tomato ice cubes up their butt to pretend to have a cycle. No, you smuggled the women back in there. Good job.
Like that's got to have some weird health effects.
Anal log says,
oh.
Kevin, you're
I-
bleeding through your pants. Oh, there he
Alan.
is, Mr. Rolls Royce. He actually looked at the fucking chat, and I said, Alan, click here.
One of these idiots is going to be like the first person to get frostbite of the colon.
Is his name really Anal OG Line?
That's exactly what it says.
Plus, these are dudes. You're basically sticking an ice cube right onto your prostate. What's that doing?
No.
Yeah. What is that doing?
Frozen poop.
I don't want to know. You gotta go run the experiment and get back to me with the results.
I will not be
I
shoving
live
any.
off grid. We don't even have ice out here, man. I'm gonna have to give that to one of you guys.
And remember, like I said, this stays on this panel. This does not go to the tomato. Do not tell Sarah.
Oh, it was already
Why?
done.
She probably fucking laughed her ass off
We already told
after
her.
she got done throwing up.
Zero over on Pilled says liberalism is a mental disorder, bitches.
I think what the biggest problem is we need to bring back fucking folk tales. You know, like an appropriate one for this would be The Emperor's New Clothes.
But remember, liberals want gender neutral bathrooms, and anybody can just walk in with a slit or a slong, right? And it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Yeah, okay. Let's think about this, retard. Do I want my 6-year-old daughter to walk in with a guy holding his fucking dick pissing in a urinal? The answer's no.
I would be standing right next to my 6-year-old daughter, and why would she be next to the urinal? Wouldn't she be in the toilet?
She's got to walk past the urinals to get to the toilet, Ben.
It's just a dick, dude. Like as long as he's
Just
not doing
saying.
something, as long as he's not doing something weird, half the population has a dick. Like it's a common thing. Like
Yeah,
over in Europe, I mean, if we're gonna go with the gender neutral, I think we should just go with the European way, where it was just a fucking hole in the ground and it was off to the side of wherever people walked, and you just went over and took a leak, and fucking people didn't get weird because you were going to the bathroom. Like we all pee.
Right, but it's just I don't know if I would want to answer those questions. Daddy, why do I have to sit and pee? That guy's standing up.
You didn't explain that to your child?
Not at 6 fucking years old.
At 6 years old? What's wrong with you, dude? Your child at 6 doesn't know the difference between a boy and a girl?
Well, you know what,
girls
Mike?
have a penis, or girls have a vagina and boys have a penis? You didn't teach your kids that?
That wasn't my job, sir.
It is. That's what a parent
your job.
is supposed to do.
No, my wife did that. My wife did that one.
This is where the confusion has happened. Is everybody pawns things off onto schools, and the schools are teaching kids some real crazy shit.
Well, Mike Stroh says, would they have urinals in gender neutral bathrooms? Well, that's true. They might not. And hell no. If those restrooms exist, dads should be able to go in to protect the daughters.
I did that. I've got 3 daughters, and my daughters sometimes I walked into a women's restroom with them. Sometimes I brought them into a men's restroom with me. I've done both. I'm sitting here protecting my daughter. Fuck off.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm going to protect my children, you know, and if I was ever asked the question, I would be obligated at that point to say, honey, we'll talk about it in a little bit. I'm not going to sit them down in the middle of a restroom and say, hey, that's a boy, you're a
my view of this bathroom issue, it's like a non-starter, really. What I think it is just a money game. It's another reason for them to be able to move money around, and that's really all it's about. So you're gonna have 3 tampons in the boys' bathroom, right? And then all that money that was actually going to go to the tampons that were supposedly going to be used, they're not getting used on tampons. They're going into somebody's couches. Let's be real. This is what it's really about. It's really about the money. They're saying they're buying tampons where they're really not. You know, it's the old bullshit shell game. That's what it is.
I was just going to say, it sounds like a shell game to me.
And if you put tampons in a boys' room where I'm from, nobody would have used them for a period. Those things would have ended up everywhere in the school.
They would have ended up on the back of your fucking ass, and that shit would have been funny. I would have been laughing. Your ass would have been walking to class with that shit hanging out your fucking shorts, and I would have been laughing, and everybody would have been having fun. And later on, you'd have found out about it, and you'd have been pissed, but then you'd have got over it, and you'd have done the same shit to me.
Exactly.
Well, Mike Stroh says, why do we even have to share washrooms with anyone, especially strangers? I think they should just all be individual, and then no one has to worry about anything or anyone.
Well, that's
all I'm going to say is none of you people like this should visit my farm ever, because I'm telling you, I will whip my dick right out and just start pissing, and it doesn't get weird till you look down. Like, eyes up here, motherfucker. Eyes up here.
Ain't no eyes up here. I'm going to turn around and walk the fuck away. But yeah, I get.
I don't even do that. You know what? As you're standing there talking, the fucking cow comes by and takes a big old piss and drops shit plops, and the goat's over there trying to fucking aim his dick at you because he wants to piss on your leg. Like it's a farm, and guess what? Everything here pees.
Everything's pissing, shitting, and everything all over the goddamn place there.
It only gets weird if you start staring at my genitals.
Well, the stuff, right? So here's the thing. There's stalls in these fucking bathrooms, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know of many even that like. It's not like you go into prison, right, where there's only like maybe a partition. Sometimes there's not even a partition, right? It's not like you go to prison or jail and the toilet's right out there in the fucking open. There are stalls, and the urinals are all on one fucking wall, and there are partitions even for the fucking stall or for the urinals. But the toilets all have fucking walls around it. So yeah, it's like it's a non fucking issue.
Clay and I've been to different prisons.
No.
Swear to God, to God, most of the prisons I've been to, the toilets are literally out in the open, and there's 3 of them usually right by each other, and it's the only area in the prison that and the shower are the 2 areas the cameras can't point.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody goes over to smoke their cigarettes on the toilet. So you'll be sitting there taking a shit, and some dude will just come squat next to you and fucking start smoking a cigarette. And it's like his elbows on your knee and shit while you're grunting one out. And you're like, all right, whatever. Just give me a drag.
No, there's different facilities. Yeah, there's some, like I said, that have no partitions. And then, I was in Florida too. So if you think of Cool Hand Luke.
About this either.
If you think about Cool Hand Luke, it's basically the exact same thing still.
You got to pull a string while you're pissing so the guard can see that you're not gone.
Yeah, for real, man. They take you out there on them fucking work squads, and yeah, for real. They're watching your ass
the
like
whole
a hawk,
point,
guns in hand.
the whole point of this stream is just talking about stupidity. Chill stream. Hi, Alan.
Hello.
How is Alan?
Damn it, I'm from a criminal island, and I'm more fucking civilized than these guys.
How is the day across the big pond in the land of down under, sir?
Stunning. Another stunning day. I want to go for a walk, but I'm waiting for a fucking courier to turn up so I can get rid of some research study stuff I was doing.
Oh.
But I've been waiting. They said between 10 and 12, and it's now, what time is it now? It's nearly quarter to 2. It's quarter to 2.
Well, things down under don't turn out to be normally what they are. Just like here in the United States, you know, Amazon says, "Oh, I'm going to deliver between 1 and 4, 8 o'clock." It shows the fuck up. What the hell?
You guys can get Amazon to come to your house?
Yes, yes, Ben. You have to live in a little bit more of a civilization. I mean, you know,
somewhere where the cows don't shit on the feet of the Amazon truck. And
yes.
That helps. That really does.
and they have to be able to get up your driveway, sir, without a 4-wheel drive.
Dude, one time I was
4-wheel drives probably struggle to get up where he's at.
You do need a 4-wheel drive to get up and down my driveway. Fucking my neighbor and I were fighting, and he tried fucking serving me papers, and the cops called me, and they're like, "Hey, can you come meet us out in the road?" And I'm like, "Hell no. What, are you kidding me?" And then they just never came and served me. They're like, "Man, all right, that's too much trouble."
I love it.
It was like 6 months ago too. So
That's
it's not even like
every American should live right there. Fuck yes.
Well, the thing is, you got like these mountain roads are just these old switchbacks from when they were doing logging up there, and all they did was just put pavement over them and kept them pretty much exactly the same. They are terrifying if you're not used to them.
They are terrifying. Like, and literally, there's no guardrails or nothing. There's parts where it's like of extraordinarily long drop, fucking, and people every year run off the road where I live. At least one person a year runs off the road because if you just one split second. And the roads are such hard turns that just a split second of not paying attention and you're off the fucking road. Goodbye.
The UPS struggle between dogs, game chickens, and the muddy driveway, but they get that package delivered.
Yeah, they don't come to my house either. Nobody comes to my house.
I was just going to say nobody comes to your house because
the cop will come.
Nobody really knows where it is either.
Oh. You know who didn't make it? Wilson. Sad story, but it's true.
This is true.
That film went on for 20 minutes too long. It should have ended when he was. The rest of it was fucking stupid.
You know, I get amused over the stupid shit that people do. I was at a protest one day, and
let me guess, rubber dicks.
No, not rubber dicks.
I fully expected Rick was right on this too.
No, not rubber dicks. Rubber chickens. Rubber chickens.
Oh. Rubber cock. Rubber cock.
They were
rubber cocks.
They were throwing these fucking things out into the street, and we're along. Hello, Mama Tomato. Look at Mama Tomato.
Mama Tomato
in his house. Mama Tomato. We need tomatoes in the chat. Oh, I'm starting to sound like somebody I know. We need tomatoes in the chat for the Mama Tomato. Welcome in.
Now we got to clean it up.
So the rubber dicks wasn't just one time, or rubber cocks, that is.
Rubber cocks. And those were those ones that squealed like a motherfucker. Every time a car would run over them, and there was hundreds of them.
Oh God, that'd be hilarious.
That is low-key pretty funny.
Oh, Joe, motherfucking cool in the his house.
That's good, guys.
Joe?
And of course,
Joe,
I ain't
he
listened
really
to
has
a
gotten
word.
good at it.
He has. We saw that somewhere else today. Yeah. I haven't
What is
heard
up,
anything,
Joe,
y'all.
motherfucking cool in Chicago land, brother? What is going on? Break it down for us.
Well, actually, man, I've been back in the streets, editing again and shit like that. I got a family member over here helping me out so I can get some free time.
Hey, you got some free time, man. You just stop by when we're live, man. You're always welcome up here, Joe.
I appreciate that shit.
Even though I do have a MP3 of your laugh now, and I just haven't loaded it into StreamYard. It is absolutely funny.
Joe Cool, you should demand some royalties from him, man.
Yeah. Right. It's some leg breakers over there. Get some money out of them.
Oh, shit, I gotta put my birds up. I'll be right back.
Since you're up here, Joe, and Spin, you'll like this too as well.
Of course.
The
Probably.
series is done. I'm loading them now. The first one comes out Monday. It's a prelude.
Fuck. I've been waiting 2 fucking weeks for this shit.
I've been working hard on it.
Series. I don't know what the series is.
So I don't know if I told you about the guy who we had a run in it and with me and Let's the nut shaker at the Family Advocacy Center.
I might have saw something on it, whether you told me or not. I might have saw something on it.
Yeah. So essentially, what I did was I took that whole visit. Basically, it's like a couple of hours worth of our footage and all of the body cam footage, like 9 officers, plus ours. I synced it all up. And
very good.
I broke it all down into like 10-minute episodes.
We will be the judge of the syncing of the body cams.
You will love it. I mean, this thing, so I did a really, really fucking banged up job, and I'll give myself that credit. It is a good fucking breakdown. Let's did all of the narrations for it.
Yeah.
So all of that's in there. And then also we've got law, we've got case law, we got policy procedures and everything, jokes, memes, full production, bro. And
right.
24 episodes, a prelude and a conclusion.
Holy fuck! I dig you breaking it into 10 minutes.
That's why he's only available by text.
Yes. So I've been working hard on it and getting it all broke down because there's so much in there. There's so many violations. There's real crimes happening. There's Fourth Amendment violations, First Amendment violations, and I mean, Let's is like 68 years old, man. So, when we go into this place, we're not expecting that at a family advocacy center, they'd be, like that.
You don't watch the videos? What do you mean you're not expecting that shit? You don't watch the
videos? What was really crazy is it wasn't even just like a regular public official or a public employee. These are maintenance workers, toilet scrubbers, dookie brush operators. They came
suddenly feel like they have authority.
Yes. And so it's really wild.
Yeah,
Clay.
On Let's channel, by the way.
Okay. That's fine. Clay, I got a summons.
So yes, tell me. Or
I can't.
Yes.
It is
you got it though, right? I mean, that's
chilly. It is a chilly conversation.
Right.
Because of the air conditioning.
Thought he was talking about the Castro.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yo, motherfucker, cool, man. Thank you for coming up here, man. I'm blessed to have you up here, man.
And I am rooting for you. And you should really let me run some shit, man. I can get some shit going. And for instance, I see you, Balder, sending Clay up here, and I know there's been some interesting topics. And if you didn't have anything, I know you two cats well enough to draw something out.
Yeah,
So,
man.
but I'm assuming you guys have had something good tonight, and I'm interested. I want in on it.
We were talking about tampoons.
No disrespecting
in
to Ann and
restrooms.
whoever the other cat is up here.
We were talking about tampoons in restrooms, Joe.
Oh, I was
motherfucking
totally
fool.
wrong. I was mistaken. What the fuck do I know? All right.
No, that, and then we were talking a little bit about protests in the street type protests. Like
Now that's a good one.
Yeah,
Joe.
Where do y'all come down? I don't know, Clay. I don't know if you do actually a lot of protests yourself, protesting yourself. Where do you come down on protests?
I don't do any, but that's because I spend a lot of time doing the other things,
Yeah.
But I'm not completely opposed to it. I just know that there's better options.
Oh, interesting. Span, where you come down on protest?
I am there in the media capacity and documentation. I'm
Very
not
good. That is a protest. Yes.
I am not out there holding signs and
Do you see a distinction as one being more effective or better or less than the other?
Well, Joe, it's interesting that you asked that question because it's a disappointment.
Which one?
Protests are a disappointment.
Okay.
If you feel, in my opinion, if you feel that you have to go out and hold signs, hold up traffic, march down the street, throw rubber dicks at cars, throw rubber chickens out, rubber cocks out into the street, and it's as everybody's running over the fucking things, and holding signs, unalive certain individuals, blah 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 blah.
How is it that is different from the guy who was doing it audibly on YouTube? What is the difference? He's the one saying crazy shit like the Nick Fuentes or some of his protests, or I'm glad Charlie Kirk got what he got. He's that political fuck to saying crazy shit like that. Holding signs would be equivalent of him making fucking live streams and putting up clickbait titles all the time, talking about Trump is coming to kill you and your family. I don't see the distinction so far. You can use it wisely, or you could use it badly. Like you got the protesters throwing chickens and jumping over cars. Most protests, they don't do that. They just walk down the street with signs and they go home. So if you're going to take the worst of the people on the internet, they do the Nick Fuentes clickbait shit, as opposed to a reputable guy like my friend Clay.
Bobby Digital over on Pilled says Democrats should change their mascot from a blue donkey to a green dildo.
I'm all in for the entertainment. That's why I like Trump. I'm all about the entertainment politically. The clown show must go on. Bring in the orangutans and the fighting polar bears. I want a real show as long as I got to be part of this shit. Don't give me no slow democratic death shit that takes 16 years. Give me too many quick shit where nigga wake up and write 20 executive orders every fucking day. Be like, yeah, gay people are illegal now. If you're shorter than 6 feet tall, just crazy shit. The Supreme Court, hey, what are you doing? This is exciting, bro.
There is a comical side to it all, but the Democrats, as we know, take everything seriously. I mean, it is pathetic how, Trump didn't shake the guy's hand. Oh my God, he's a fucking fascist. Oh my God.
I think it's loony. I think it's loony. And I love their lunacy too. That's that brand of Democrat that I love, because I like the lunacy and entertainment. Is the crazy liberal chick that's screaming crazy shit. That's what I like to see out of my Democrats. But the Republicans got their own version of crazy. Like any MAGA motherfucker, these motherfuckers got their own version of crazy. That just you've seen them. It's not like Democrats got the monopoly on crazy.
You can find extremists in any ideology. I'd see that in a heartbeat.
Oh, I'm not remissing the fact that the right has some lunacy.
They got some great lunacy. That bitch Bobert, I used to love her. Then she got kind of big and had to square up and stop saying crazy shit. But I used to love her in the day with all that conspiracy. What's the guy? Anon, QAnon drop shit. I used to love her back then, bro. Yes, she was alone.
I mean,
and then she got caught getting freaky in a movie theater and in public, and
that's right.
That kind of did bad
It's
things
like-
for reputation.
I can't think of something I care less about when it comes to apologies. Like, I don't give a shit. So you're an animal getting your freak on.
Yeah. Oh, I could think of words.
Were you
like
consenting? Okay, none of my fucking business.
Are we pretending that we haven't had sex in movie theaters?
Yeah.
I thought that was a thing.
Are we pretending if I was a president, there's no chance I don't get a blowjob in the Oval Office the first week if I'm president? I'm not even gonna bullshit you, man. It's going down just so I can talk about it before I get impeached or something. Yeah, I got here in the Oval Office, so I don't give a fuck about that either.
Look, you're talking about Clinton, right? Like, the issue wasn't that he got the blowjob. So he fucking lied about it. Like, the charge is perjury. It had
It's
nothing
a
to do with him getting a
politician. He got
blowjob.
the job for lying, right? We expect these things from our politicians. Yeah, we wouldn't fucking
but
hire him.
we have legal standards. If you testify under oath,
No,
it has
we
to be
don't.
truthful, or it's
Oh,
against
stop
the
it.
law.
Stop it. No, we don't. That's
Depends on
not a
what
thing. You
is.
If you lie under oath, that's perjury.
That nothing happens when you lie under oath. People do it all the time. Politicians do it every fucking day, and people yell and act like it's so scary. And then you find out a year from now he was censored. What the fuck was censored? Did it didn't pop up in the paper? No punishment.
Parents who ruined 4th of July celebrations. This crazy neighbor soaks a girl with a garden hose from over the fence.
Yeah, put the fire out. Say hi. Say hi.
Karen has a complete meltdown to her neighbor shooting fireworks.
I've seen these.
Backyard
That's
saves her
entertainment.
neighbors with a garden hose.
How rude could a person be? She's rude.
I feel sorry for them.
Drunk Karen gets instant karma.
Because it's 4th of July doesn't mean you give it.
Oh,
I'm one.
yeah, it was actually.
Oh,
racist Karen. And
I cut it. He was like, oh.
Karen, you're white trash. Karen, shut up.
had to
Go
set
ahead,
the brake.
Karen.
The car.
Travis, you hate Karens. 5.
Yeah, they ain't bullshit.
I have no words. I have no fucking words.
Yeah, let's get into something, man. I'm gonna make a statement. Spin, I would like you to fight me. Fuck that pleasant shit. You don't like, and it's a good trait.
And in this corner,
confrontation in some ways. But you know, fight me because you're good at that shit. It is my contention, man, that the reason people are so tough on immigration is because they just don't like those people. It's not nothing to do with the law, whatever fucking shit they came up with. What do you think?
Joe.
Oh my God!
I do not have hatred for immigrants. Hatred is a very, very strong word.
You worry me in a bit
don't
because
talk-
I
don't
said
talk
people
to
in
Tom and
general,
Omar about it,
and
though.
you're
Don't
taking
talk
it to
Tom
your
and Omar
personal
about
stuff. So you're already worrying me. It's easier to defend personal shit. I was talking about people in general, but
Oh,
you won't do
people in
personal.
general. Okay.
In general, yes, not you.
Okay. Well, I believe that if these people have come in general, if they've come into this country legally, they have done and paid their reparations or whatever the fuck you want to call it, done the classes, proven that they can be what the government would consider what's the right word, Clay?
qualified.
Yeah, thank you. An upstanding American citizen. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with
What if, I'm going to give you what if here. What if this person hasn't taken the classes and all that, remained anonymous all these years. However, they have a kid in college. He has his own business. He contributes. He has employees, has roots, and his neighbors love him. But he didn't take the classes and go through the procedures. What about him? He broke the law.
In general, they should be removed.
Right. And I'm guessing the reason is because they broke the law. Because a second ago we said upstanding. I'm telling you, he's proven himself upstanding for 40 years. So it's not upstanding. What we want is people who follow the law. Yeah.
Yes, we want people to follow the law. And but that person has been in this country without permission for how long. I don't care how long it is. You still broke the law.
I dig it, and it's a federal law, right? It's only a trespass.
A resident lawist. What is it?
It's a federal
law, right?
It's a federal law. Federal trespass, I think, is what it is. And again, I tell you, it is not about law, because another federal law is that weed is illegal, but motherfuckers smoking in Colorado, Chicago is legal. All of these places are federal law. You don't have an issue with the law. It is not the law. I'm telling you what it's going to turn out to be. When people want them gone, it's just that they don't like those people. It won't be the first 10 things that they come up with. Next, you'll say the economy.
No. We all can sit here and fucking agree that the economy right now, or the prices, are inflated.
I meant the economy because of the immigrants. That's the next argument people use. Well, they taking money that could go to our homeless vets and shit like that.
Well,
that's a fallacy.
Would you agree that the federal government, Ben, you want to handle that, please?
Yeah, any of you cats can hop in.
You're muted, Ben.
You're muted if you're talking, Ben.
Said I'm pretty sure I recognize Wildwater.
Okay, all right.
I was here before.
Oh
yeah, I know.
Water. There you are.
Yeah.
Yep, I love her. She is funny as hell. Wildwater, I was going to have you turn your camera on, but now I know the voice, so you're good. Wouldn't you agree? Would you or would you not agree that all the money that was put out by the Biden administration to house these people could or should have been used to help the American people, other than people that were still in this country currently?
Well, first of all, those are two different things.
How is that two different things?
What it could and should. You say could be or should be.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I was just going to say that the could it happen? No. We've never saved money from a billion, jets, or cut a contract somewhere and saved $500 billion and actually given it to the homeless or the vets or anything. It's not something we do. I don't believe that if these immigrants didn't cost us a dime, that homeless people would get a nickel more, or our vets or anything like that. They'd find another way to suck up the money. So I don't believe it would go. Should it go? I believe it should go to the homeless people, and I'm a fan of God, so I believe, like Jesus said, how to treat the stranger, the person who comes into your country and all of that shit. So I see them more as, if a person came here, I'd be trying to help them learn the language. If this was my neighbor and I'd known him for years, I know his kids are good and he's a good guy, I'd be trying to help hide that motherfucker. So that's how I think.
I want to take.
But that's just me.
I have an opinion.
Yeah, go ahead, Wildwater. You just came up. Thank you.
Okay, in Pulaski County, Kentucky,
I love
the
your
Biden
accent.
law passed that they could build all these homes for the immigrants. But the homeless was still homeless. They
That's my
built
point.
over 140 complexes for them.
That's a
Running
good
water,
thing, yeah.
electricity, and they didn't have to pay no bills.
Sound
They
like
was
you're
brought
pocket
here,
watching now.
took in, and was gave jobs immediately.
And this sound like a great thing you're saying. I got a feeling the other shoe is going to drop and you're going to say this is a horrible thing. It sounds beautiful. If someone came into the
Well,
country,
the
if I was in another
immigrants,
country and they helped me, I'd be thrilled. What's the problem?
the deal is the amount of homeless veterans, the ones that tried to get a job and was not allowed to get a job, was pushed to the side, and these immigrants was pushed in. They was great, gave everything for free.
But I'm saying they would not have taken that money and suddenly gave it to the homeless people or the veterans. That's not something the government do. Just because they gave some money to the immigrants, I don't know why you would assume that that money would have went to hit the homelessness. That's not something
The
our government
homes
does.
was built for the immigrants.
I get that
It
part.
was not built for the citizens.
But
They never
wait a
will
minute.
die for the
Ought we-
citizens and the homeless. It's not something they do. There is money, however, instead of doing it for the immigrants, and I expect the government to chase and spend every dollar of mine they can.
Go ahead, Clay.
So yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of both of you because they don't allocate it differently than what they already allocated. But they also, this is another issue that I see as the bathroom issue, which is that it's a non-starter. That what they do, that is they claim they are using it for these programs, where in reality they're just lining their coffers. I'll give you an example. In Albuquerque, $250,000 just went missing. Okay, it just went missing. It was meant for homeless programs, and it's not there anymore. It just disappeared. They didn't do any investigation. They said, where'd it go? Oh, we don't know. And then the next time we heard anything about it, it was nothing. We heard nothing about it since then. That was a year ago, year and a half ago.
Are we talking about California?
Might as well
They said New Mexico or something.
Oh, because in California it was 200 million, and the Democrats and the Republicans voted to do audit of it, and Newsom fucking vetoed the audit.
Next
Right. So this is what happens with the money. But the other approach that I actually wanted to go down with, Joe, was that okay, I hear you on the humanity part, but I have to follow the law. Okay. Now,
no, you don't. You're about to lose this one.
No, I have to. If I don't follow the law, then there are consequences for that, legal consequences for that. Now, what I do and what you do is you hold the government to that standard as well. So they have to follow the law as well. So if you catch them doing something illegal, you want them to be held to that account. You want those consequences to take place because they broke the law. Now they have to. You don't want the government.
No, it ain't because they broke the law. It's because they're being in that moment being hypocrites and all of that shit, and they're bullies. Got people living by different rules. But I don't want the cop to get punished. I've never even filed a complaint on a cop, and I've been fucking beat up, pushed, all sorts of crazy shit, thrown in jail for bogus shit. I've never filed a complaint because I don't want the bad shit to befall them. That system's so evil. I wouldn't use it on my enemy. That's last result shit for me. No, I don't really want them to go to jail. I just want them to stop their fucking crooked ways. And it's nothing to do with because they broke the law, because most of these laws is nonsensical for them. I was there after me. If I think it's fucking draconian that if I forget to turn on my headlights, that you jump out from a bush and say, I owe you money, as opposed to saying, hey, my man, cut your lights on, which if you love me, that's what you would do. But for you to jump out a bush and say, you owe me money, if you don't sign this ticket, I'm going to do all this crazy shit. It's just evil shit. I don't want to fucking participate, and I don't want them part of that.
What about actual crimes? Should people be held to the account for they should, right? So they should be held to account for actual crimes, especially if there's a victim, right? So if there's a victim, people should be held to account. Now, it is the government's job. We pay them to. Now, I understand that they don't have a duty to protect us, but when something happens, they are paid to investigate. If they choose to not investigate or choose to commit crimes against you in the course of that supposed investigation, like through the threat of force, trespassing you from public places because somebody committed a crime against you, and then that person doesn't want to get caught, and the cops don't want to get caught that they aren't doing their job correctly, they are committing crimes against you. So that type of accountability you would want, correct?
Gosh,
Joe?
Joe Cool just entered again, so I think he must have got booted for a second.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, he just entered.
I don't mean to be. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Rude. Look the other phone. Cat dog, it is acting weird again. I'm so.
Dang, we was fixing to get into it.
Joe, you may need to go out and come back in again.
No, I think it's his phone.
Moon Willow, welcome up to the panel, my girlfriend. What's up, girl?
Hello.
We
Hopefully
got
my signal will hold this time.
and you know I have to do this.
Oh my God!
We just got rated over on pill.net. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you hit that red pill and the repost. If you'd like to join the conversation, the StreamYard link is pinned at the top of pilled.net. Back to you, gentlemen.
Well, I mean, it was on Joe at that point, so if he comes back up.
He just had to come back out.
Wild
Water
If I'm
Original.
allowed to ask.
You can ask whatever. We just don't mind. We need to mind TOS. And if you violate TOS, I will tell you.
I just don't want to interrupt and be rude.
Oh, please do. We welcome that shit here.
Damn, okay.
As to what,
I wanted to know people's opinions on that. They're giving foreigners, I hate to say it, like immigrants, especially in my area, they're giving them jobs. They're replacing people that are, as they say, outdated, the older folks in factories, and they're replacing them with younger immigrants for them to get their green card. And they're giving them free housing. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, but Hendrickson.
I've never heard of Hendrickson, but I do know Kentucky. What was it, Clay? Kentucky, Indiana, Michigan,
yes,
Wisconsin for the win. Maybe help me out here.
That's everywhere where Hendrickson
Yeah, I mean, it's
companies
everywhere.
are located.
Yeah,
right.
At least over like the Biden time, they definitely were just like
Yeah, it
pouring
was
in like
mainly
crazy
in the
with that.
Biden area
Yeah.
as Biden pushed it.
And Wildwater, your point with the green card, I thought we revamped the green card rules along
No,
with
it's
the H-1B
that
program,
wasn't
or-
my like full question. My full question was, do you think it's right that the immigrants get this free housing and free work? Like they're brought in and they're guaranteed a job, guaranteed a home. They don't even have to pay the bill in these homes. These homes are set outside the factory. They don't have to pay bills or nothing. And these are nice homes, stuff that none of us could afford.
Is there a housing crisis in the US at all, or is it?
Yes and
okay?
no. Yes and no.
Okay.
Like, when you have this influx of all these people, especially in the larger cities, the housing supply is diminished, and at that point, the prices have just skyrocketed.
Yeah,
it's not really got anything to do with the immigrants. The housing crisis doesn't. And really the job crisis doesn't. This is definitely something that the rich people are doing, because
the banks,
white people won't work for the wages that the immigrants will work for. And half the time white people just don't fucking work. We've all met these kids. We've all been
That
to
is
work with these.
true. Most of them are paid less, but
Right,
They
and they work
are
their ass
given a
off.
free
They're
home.
paid less and work their ass off. That's production. Something these white kids don't do. Like
Okay.
I live in California. Good luck getting a white person to come do any fucking work. You know, good luck. If it requires a little bit of sweat, they don't want to do it. And
It's not just white people.
Stop.
Larry over on Pilled says the government buys homes for illegals.
I mean, are we talking
100% truth?
It's not like that in Florida, though, Ben. Florida's a little different. The South is different.
They're
The Southern boys
replacing the
are
blue
working.
collared, hard-working people here in Kentucky. They're
Out west, it's
like
different.
60 to 70-year-old. They still want to work, but they're
Right.
pushing them out.
It's
'Cause
definitely different on the
even though
coast.
I'm not in California.
For example,
Albuquerque's
we actually
west,
have
so
a
I know what
yard
you're saying, Ben.
here in one neighboring town from me, and what they are doing is they are weeding out these older people who still want to work, who still have the ability to work, but they don't see them as fit to work. And so they're hiring these immigrants who, yes, are coming over here on work visas, but they are taking away from those people who have worked there for 10, 20 years and now are suffering because they no longer have a job. And it takes months upon months upon months to apply for retirement, if they even get it. And not to mention, like, for instance, my parents, both retired, both worked their entire lives, now have to pay $350 a month just to be insured. But you get these immigrants who come over here, they're getting insurance at a much lower rate. They're not having to pay all of these wages. They're not having to pay all of these bills. They're not having to do this, that, or the other. So they're getting a free go, while we have Americans who have, like I said, who have worked here for their entire lives, are now suffering because they're being weeded out, and it's ridiculous.
And that's part of the problem. I think a good approach to this is like the hierarchy of like coming down on where all these problems are stemming from. And I think at the top of that is the inflation, where inflation has been so high, the interest rates that we've been getting affects the housing. That affects your
the housing market.
Workforce.
The housing market is simply because of regulations. So you can talk to any contractor. The way things work now, it costs the contractor almost the same to build a very expensive luxury house or a cheap ass little house. So they don't build tiny little starter houses anymore. These fucking kids that are going to buy a brand new house are trying to buy 2,000 square foot houses, which
It's all plastic now.
Yeah, and this is all because of regulations. If we want to talk about changing housing, what we really need to talk about is changing regulations so people can build small houses and work their way up. And then we won't have this crisis of housing.
Well, it's not just housing either. It's also food. Because when the COVID thing hit and we was cut short on you're only allowed to have 1 gallon of milk or 1 case of water, the immigrants was allowed to have as many milk, many water, many whatever they wanted. And they had buggies full of stuff in front of everybody else. But then one farmer man in front of me, he had 2 jugs of milk, 1 roll of bologna, and 1 roll of bread. And they told him he was not allowed to have what he had in his cart.
This is again the doing of the corporations, not the government, which is what I said at the start. They're the ones that are doing that. They're the ones that are doing this with immigrants. Like, for everybody that wants to talk about Biden, remember when the rich people went to Trump and like, hey, we need our workers, and Trump's like, okay, the ones that got the jobs here, they can stay. Like, so it's perfectly fine to pay them super low wages and have them. That this is the wealthy people that are doing this, and that was pushed by the corporation. There was zero government laws that said that had to go in that direction. That was corporations doing this, and this is because white people, we work the least and want paid the most.
Well, speaking of getting paid and money, we have been on stream for 1 hour and 25 minutes, and it's time to do the grift. Oh, the grift. And This is what I'm about, people.
Always remember to stack that bread, neighbor. Money, cash, hose. I'm about my paper, no cap.
Mr. Balderson has a goal up on his stream. Mr. Balderson is the lucky contestant on the stream of stupidity at best. Joe motherfucking Cool has come back just in time for the grift. Mr. Clay, I'm getting a little angry over here. Tell them how to unfuck the fuckery.
You know, Spin City, you wouldn't want to see him when he's green, right? But he does want to see your green. Just like we all want to see your green. Go ahead and empty those pockets. Ben actually is a farmer. He is basically that guy on the bottom who is keeping this country afloat with his wonderful alpaca farm. Actually, he has more than just alpacas. He's actually doing some good for this country, and I love that he comes on the YouTubes and has these conversations with us. He's really actually a great guy, in my opinion, and yeah, everything that you can do for him, really, you are supporting the whole country. Thank you.
Mr. Allen, do you know how milkshakes are made?
Yeah, of course I know how milkshakes are made out of milk.
Well,
this is mate.
Well, this is my rendition of how milkshakes are actually made, sir. I think we need.
What
the fuck?
God, you need to leave the AI alone.
It was not me, sir.
What the fuck?
Mr. Allen, tell him how a milkshake and how to buy a milkshake.
Well, I won't go down the milkshake route, but I will say, in our defense, and not so much your defense, the US currency is probably the dumbest currency on the planet, in that it's all one size and it's all one color. So that doesn't help. But because you're having such a great time, guys, make sure that the bills that you give to Mr. Balderson or Mr. Spin are of high numerical value, like a $50 note or a $20 note. Not that I know what, or a $100 note even. Not that I know what your currency bills are.
We like Australian currency too. Miss Moonwillow. Oh, Miss Moonwillow. Boy, do I have an actual nice video for Miss Moonwillow. Let's unfuck the fuckery. Tell him how to do it.
Well, you know, if you want to avoid dancing like the naked mole rats, and you want to avoid seeing Spin or Balderson dance like the naked mole rats, donate. And we will avoid that embarrassment.
We will endure some embarrassment for the win. For the win, here's the winning.
Are you done? Can you shake it a little bit?
We're not that friendly.
Mr. For the win. Tell them
That one,
how to be a friend.
that
indeed.
one was awkward as all heck. But I have a comment to the last two, at least. Okay, so there's that rap song. They talk about bringing all the milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Well, this is like StreamYard, so that milkshake is like your donos. So please help us out. 5, 10, 20. You know, it all goes a long way to Mr. Spin. As to the naked mole rat, I mean, you got to help us out. You know, we have to keep that Hanta virus at bay from all these rats and everything too. So help us out, guys.
Pay this man for these
Awesome,
long
Mr.
leaps and stretches. He
Rambo.
made this
What is
segue.
going on, my friend?
Pay this man.
My friend, Mr. Rambo from pilled.net. How does it go in the Rambo world tonight?
Dude, I don't know. I haven't hung out with any of you guys, but you guys were all hanging out and you put the link out. So I was like, these are new friends. Why don't I go say hi and
Absolutely, Mr. Rambo. It is good to see you. We are on the grifting part.
Run, Rambo, run while you can, go, run.
Mr. Rambo, you've heard the grift. It is your turn to tell them how to unfuck the fuckery that is about to take place on this stream.
Bro, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. I'm just here to say hi.
I love it.
Here, let's demonstrate. Mr. Ant. Oh, Mr. Ant.
Please remember to stack that bread. Money, cash, hose. I'm about my paper. No cap.
Mr. Ant, teach Mr. Rambo how to do the grift, sir.
It puts the donos in the dono box where it gets the hose again.
The hose again.
Who doesn't love that?
See, that easy.
Wait, are you guys helping somebody? Does somebody actually need?
Yeah, it's me, Rambo. Come on. Ms. Wildwater Original, teach Rambo how to do the grift.
Alrighty. You know how the little dude at the urinal?
I like looking at your
he may
ceiling fan,
needed
by the way.
a little bit of support.
I thought it was
That's
a
how it
chair
is
on the
with this
carpet.
channel. We always need a little bit of support.
We gotta support.
Donate.
Joe motherfucking cool. Show them, sir, how to do the grift.
Okay, I'll do what I can here. First of all, that's why I don't like Span even a little bit. He mocks my ass. I'm a big YouTuber. I charge for shit like this. I would never tell you to donate to Span. However, under extreme circumstances, when I'm over here and you do want quality programming, the only way you may get it is to donate to this guy. So you might have to do it this time.
Also, you can also donate to Balderson.
Yes,
I don't
Balderson.
make those laugh.
Yes. Yeah.
To stop me
I think
from
I
doing
came
the
in on
Joe Cool
Balderson's
laugh.
side.
To stop me from doing the Joe Cool laugh, it takes a dono. It takes a dono. Mr. Balderson, sir. He likes to eat cats on stream. He likes to eat whatever he can to get that money.
Yeah, wait. The thing here is that I'm conducting an experiment, and with the new cough going around. See, this is supposedly caused by rats. So my theory is if I have a sufficient amount of toxoplasmosis in my body, that this will stop anything else from then coming in and trying to get it, because the toxoplasmosis is going to fight off the invader. But I need to pay for food.
Oh, that's good.
All right,
Rambo, do you really want to stick around here?
Oh, what the
fuck? Rambo, have you learned how to do the grift?
Yeah, I think I figured it out.
Okay, we're going to figure it out right now. Mr. Rambo, we need the grift, sir.
All right. Look, there's been plenty of people out there that have helped one another, but I want you to donate to AA. AA is my life, and if it wasn't for AA, I wouldn't be here today.
Oh my God!
Get her done.
This shit went left. Hey, ain't getting donations right now. Like, where'd that come from? Who did that?
Rambo has now been initiated to Spin City News. Welcome in, sir. Thank you for coming up and being a brave soul.
Yeah,
if you
we were
dare.
just talking about all of our homosexual experiences, Rambo. Everybody has told theirs. It's your turn now. Go ahead. I know you got one good one.
My homosexual experiences?
Yeah, just the main one. Not all of them. We don't have that kind of time. Just the main one.
Well, I mean, I am a former heroin, so I have with people that do things. But that was 2 decades ago, bro.
All right, I'll leave it alone, bro.
Leave him alone.
That was in the early
$20 is $20, Joe.
That was the early 2000s, the Aztec pyramids.
Already came and passed.
The bitch who was making the helicopter.
Wild Water is never going to come in here anymore. I'm telling you, it's going to not happen.
You guys are wild, bro.
Where
Y'all
did
know
we
how
get?
I was raised. I was raised with men and boys.
Well, listen, you know, I am also known as the panelist. So this is good fucking content for my show. Asking Rambo about his homosexual experiences 2 decades ago.
We planned that, by the way. It's scripted. We're brilliant.
Hold on, I can't hear you, Rambo, for some reason.
If you put the homosexual stuff aside, I actually just talked about this on my show. I have decades ago participated in things like, you know, wishy-washes,
Crossing swords.
Yeah, that's different.
I had to Google wishy-washy. I don't even know what that is.
Hey, by the way, Rambo, none of this goes back to Sean Anon or anybody of that family.
Oh, that's too late, Spin. That's too late.
Oh, I know.
That ship has sailed.
Sean will come up. Tell me about your homosexual experiences 2 decades ago. No.
Sean has the same background as me. That motherfucker cross swords.
Look, I don't want to know.
Hey, all right. If I could attempt to refocus.
I just worked for the guy. I don't want to know that. No, you know what? Pill.net, it's completely free speech. You can say whatever the fuck you want within reason. That's all I'll say. But, you know, I became part of the ARM family, and it's been a downhill spiral since then. No, joking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
it's Spin's version of coming to corporate America. He's like, oh, no, I got to put on a suit and tie here now and everything.
Well,
he'd go willingly. Look at him. He's made to be the ultimate bootlicker. What are you talking about? He'd be at the front of the pack willingly. He won't be fucking like, God, I gotta wear a suit.
Have you seen my new intro? Have you seen my new intro yet?
That's what she said. But yeah, I'd love
it's actually pretty good.
We are going to do the ultimate grift.
Spin City on the screen, he walks in like a spark. Tie little crooked and he lights up the dark. Mic in his hand and the room starts to shake. Every seat got a fighter, every point got a stake. He points, he grins, then the volume goes high. One more hot take and somebody might fly. Hands up, here we go again. Talk real loud, let the chaos begin. Side to side and the truth gets loud. Spin City calls it out. Right there in the crowd, the panelists on America. Rise in media, the panelists on America. Hey, rise in media. Spin City. he cuts to the chase, a raised eyebrow hit right across his face. One says yes, one says no in a flash. He turns the heat up like he wants it to clash. A finger in the air and the debate goes wild. Every argument sharp, every answer style. He laughs, he sways, then he hands up the mic. The whole room buzzes like a match in the night. Hands up, here we go again. Talk real loud, let the chaos begin. Side to side and the truth gets loud. Spin City calls it out. Right there in the crowd. Panelists on America, hey, rise in media. The panelists on America, woo, rise in media. Spin City, spin it hard, yelling at everyone. Spin City, spin it hard, nobody leaves untouched. Wait.
Bro, that's fire.
50 bucks and all fucking day.
AA, can I tell you a story real quick?
Sure, go ahead, man.
I don't know if you guys know my show at all, right? I just popped in here to say
I do.
Everybody,
Yeah, we know your show.
Yeah, for anybody that does, I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for Sean.
How many names you got, Spin? Is all of them you?
No.
Double A? Okay.
No. Go ahead, Rambo. Let him finish, Jeff.
Bro, I'm super stoked to see people like you guys out here doing this. If it wasn't for Sean and I'm going to tell you, behind the scenes, he's the one that motivated me to go do what I'm doing. And so I'm stoked to have come on and hung out with you guys. That intro song is fire, bro. Keep it going.
Brad.
Who's Sean, if I could ask?
All right, Brad, come on up here. Hey, Brad, what's going on, brother?
How's it going? God bless. How you doing?
I'm Rambo. Do you know him?
Hi, Brad.
No, I'm new. I saw that. I saw the invite on your YouTube stream.
Oh, great, man. Come on up. We're just up here. This is a chill stream. We're talking about stupidity at best.
And our first gay experience. He left that part out. I think it's your turn. The new guy goes first.
Why are you so into this gay thing?
You gotta understand Joe motherfucking Cool.
Oh yeah, don't answer that, man. I fucked up and brought that up last time. We never got back on track. Just ignore me, bro.
I am Spin City News, also known as the panelist over on pilled.net. Mr. Balderson is the co-host with the most. He has keys. He could destroy my life and, whatever.
Probably has once or twice.
Rambo could go back to our boss on America Rising and completely destroy my life about some gay ass shit from 2 decades
20 years ago.
But yeah, we're just up here chilling out, man. Thanks for coming in. You feel free to join into the conversation. You got Wild Water over next to you, and we're all friends. Everybody here and I are all friends. So.
I've been burned a few times. I've been joining chats and saying hello to people from all around the world. Why is there so many communists on YouTube?
Oh God!
You come to the right place, bro. You come to the right place.
On YouTube,
I think I can set us right back on track. What we really were talking about, I had just made the statement that when people talk about the immigrants and how they should go back, they don't want them here. It is never because of the things that they say. It is generally speaking because they don't like these people for some reason.
And Brad, before you answer that question, or if you have a thought, we just need to be very careful of the terms of service. We can't say anything stupid. As long as you abide by that, Mr. Balderson and I do not get upset. So if you'd like to respond, the floor is yours.
Oh, sure. And about the gay experiences, I did a little bit of time in prison. Yeah, there's some shit happens in there for sure. Yeah. If
We listen.
I don't know
we
if
don't
you've ever
judge.
been in a group of shower stalls before, but you can see everybody across from you. And when you're looking over and you got that one guy that's
Oh my God!
just staring mad dog at you from like 4 stalls away.
Bro,
And
do
you
that
know.
again. Hold on. Do that again.
What does he do?
He's just the stall you can see just above his shoulder, and he's just staring at you.
Any correctional officers while you do
Dude, don't zoom in on me. Damn.
It's a man on me.
Not my fault.
Did you say 4 stalls over? Like, at least he's respecting stall etiquette. At least, you know,
It's like 4 stalls over.
Wait a minute. We have to define what stall etiquette is. So, for the win, can you please explain what stall etiquette is?
Stall etiquette is if there's 4 available stalls, there's 1 person in a stall. You don't get into the stall right now. It's movie theater etiquette. If there's 2 people in the movie theater, you don't go sit next to those 2 people.
Why not?
You do not. If it's 6 stalls and you come sit next to me and pee next to me, I'm gonna think you're on something or something.
Next to you, to get some M&Ms and some popcorn, right?
Don't look over at my shit. I'm gonna really think you weird if you look at my urinal job.
You know, when you
Well, it depends. They keep looking. I'm giving them a show.
I gotta.
you got 4 stalls, and
You don't want to give them a show 'cause they might
following
give you.
stall
Brando,
etiquette.
I'm going to turn your mic up a little bit because if you can turn it up, or Ben or somebody.
I just turned it up.
Okay, there you go. Yep.
And
now I can
over
hear
there
it.
doing the fucking helicopter. He's like, "Yeah, baby. Yeah, you want to? Yeah."
No, but are we in like a Wawa convenience store, or are we at an NFL game? Because
Unless if the NFL game has like
NFL game get packed, yo. You gotta
no,
expect it.
are we in prison? Because etiquette is just chin up, right? Stare at the wall.
That's 50% of it at least, right? Yeah, that's half the battle.
Thank you
yeah.
very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
It really sucks when it's just bars.
I mean, the real question though is this: is you got 4 stalls, 2 guys are already doing their whiz, following stall etiquette, and you're the 3rd guy in. Your choice is: do you go in the middle?
You go on the end.
No,
Wait. For the win. Are you the only one that has walked in to something like that and contemplated this theory?
Oh no. This is
everyone
a
has-
reoccurring theme. It gets pretty. I mean, I just told you the light breaded stuff. I haven't even gotten into the deep stuff yet.
We are not going into the deep state 9.
You split the difference and go right in the middle, and you give them both a good game on the way in. You got to assert dominance.
Well, that's the question though, Ben. Is do you go for that stall in between, or do you go to the one at the end that's the short stall?
Nah, in between, and give them both a good game, one hand each.
No.
Way in.
I think you walk in and you go, you unzip and you go, "Oh, that water's cold." And you go, "Am I right?" And you pound and right, you give them a little fist bump.
Or you look them in the eye, you deliberately drop your soap, and you go, "Oops, let me pick that up."
You got a friend in me.
So,
boy, this panel went to shit real quick.
So Joe, I had a question for you, and I don't know if you remember before you ended up having to drop out.
Yeah, go through 3 phones, all of them giving me shit. But go ahead.
Right.
It was intimate.
We were going down the road of the whether we have to follow the law or if the
Yes,
government
I remember.
employees
Yes.
have to follow the law. And I had asked you, so going to the
Do you agree that we do this because it's the law and want the police to
so
follow
the
the law?
example would be, let's say that somebody actually has committed like a real crime. There are real victims.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. Yes.
And the police are choosing to not do their job, obfuscating.
I'd be upset.
You'd be upset, right, with them.
I'd be upset. Yes.
Want them held accountable for not doing
yes.
their jobs. And
yes. And I might want to do it for them. Yes.
Right. So in that,
that's what I think they're for, but that's not what we have. I mean, they do that, save a baby from a burning building shit once every 6 months. They do something heroic. The rest of the time, it's just finding ways to extract you from your money and follow,
right. So
and dumb shit.
So you do want people to follow the law. There are certain laws that you
not these laws, pimp, not these God's laws, man. You can agree with that shit. And if these man's laws line up with that, yes. But then again, I can't have the punishment for breaking those laws can't be all weird like they do. There's no way that if you're speeding 5 miles over the limit, that through some set of circumstances, they can take your car and which you can't get to work. No, I can't.
Well, okay, wait. Are you saying that? Oh Lord. Are you saying that if there should be laws or there should not be laws?
I do believe that there should be laws, but I think the ones that we have are just money makers and control mechanisms and shit like that, is to teach you to do as I fucking tell you. As proof and evidence of that, if they really cared, the penalties for breaking these laws wouldn't be more severe than the shit that you're doing. If I don't put my seatbelt on, what the fuck that got to do with you? How do I owe you money? How? What? Aren't you in my business at this point?
Not all states require the seatbelt either.
But the ones that do, yeah, fucking crazy.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's true.
They all do now. South Dakota was the last holdout, and even they caved eventually. And
really? So there's no more now?
There's no more now.
And
actually, I know some of the lawyers and whatnot that were in that hearing when they made seatbelt laws legal, and they're like, that this is illegal. We can't force people to do this.
New Hampshire shouldn't have one because they're live free or die.
Wait, am I being detained?
You have been detained, so for the rest of the panel.
Unfortunately, most laws treat you like a piece of paper instead of a person.
They held out. I thought
yeah, so I only know that because I lived in New Hampshire. So yeah, as far as I know, they're the only ones. Live free or die is their motto, but there are some things that they do still.
So we can make sure
that are crazy.
So we can make sure we're staying to the point. My point is that just because it's a law means nothing. Everyone must be taken into consideration, and is its punishment just must be taken into consideration. For instance, if you pull me over for a crack tail light, it should never escalate until you beat me up on the side of a road. I don't give a fuck if I spit on you and don't sign a ticket. It should never escalate there.
Spit on me, I might smack you.
Hold on. Go ahead, Rambo.
I got a question for you too, Joe and Clay. Okay, and this comes from an honest place because I have an answer too. Joe and Clay, in this conversation, which I think is very important, what's your worst charge?
I don't understand. That I have?
Yeah, real life worst charge.
Gun shit.
Good one.
Yeah.
Charge or conviction.
I don't care. I said charge. I'm not asking if you were convicted. I'm asking.
So all my stuff's drug related. So I've got a few thefts and stuff,
Me
but
too.
it's all drug related.
Yeah, no. The reason I asked
violent crimes.
I've gotten my head bounced off of many a cop car's hood. Right, it's happened many times. I was one of the worst.
I got dragged. I got dragged a few times.
Yeah, but it's always typically people like us that have these conversations. Is why I was asking. Right, so you start to learn your rights once you've gotten your head smashed off the hood of a cop car once or twice.
Back to glue till it happens to you.
Has everybody in the chat been pulled over?
Bullshit. Yeah, that's the only reason I was asking.
When the police get behind you, do you feel safe suddenly? All right. Or do you feel nervous? These fucks are going to try and extract money from me.
Feel like I
That
need some
that
shit,
alone, that
even though I
anxiety
don't
should
need
tell
the
you
shit.
that the
Wait,
shit's fucked up.
does everyone here have a criminal history?
I do.
No.
We're on YouTube. The fuck kind of question?
Okay. All right. Wait, you've never jaywalked?
80% probably have at least had.
She's never jaywalked.
Never
Jaywalking's not
sped.
a criminal action.
I think it is. It's done in the criminal court.
Well,
You
if
know,
you've never been
infraction, it's
caught,
not a
you
criminal
cannot
action.
ever be charged.
You know, to Joe's point, last summer I was driving back from Minnesota and I just pulled over because I needed to look at a
There's your
water
first
softener valve
mistake.
in my car. I needed to figure out which one to order. I was on the phone with my supplier, so I pulled over just to check these things. And a cop came up right behind me and he's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I'm just checking this here and everything." And he kept badgering me and badgering me. So to your point,
None
we're
of your
always
fucking
looking
business,
for something.
copper.
Exactly. You know,
What's the main
here.
subject for this chat? Do you guys talk about politics?
Hold on.
He was talking about something right now, and you interrupted him to ask that question.
Yeah, I want to hear the end of this.
Yeah, so he just kept badgering and badgering and badgering. And finally, I told him, "We're all good here. You can leave." And then he finally just left. But to Joe's point, the guy was doing some fishing. He was trying to find something just to make something out of nothing. So,
Well,
Yes,
Brad,
you
to
didn't think he was
Brad,
gonna
to
come
answer
help
your
you.
question, it's pretty much a hodgepodge, whatever we get into.
A lot of conversations turn to politics.
A lot of
politics.
conversations turn to politics for some reason.
And a lot of this shit in particular, Brad, would be my fault because I
Sorry, I'm
like the
not-
shit where people
Not
have
sure
to
if I'm
actually.
interrupting anything. If there was a
I was
video
never
playing or
scared
not.
of cops, but we was always told to be scared of game warden.
Game warden is the most.
You guys
powerful
heard
man
about
in the
that
country.
UFO
First
shit
most
coming
powerful
out?
man in the country.
He
The president
probably has
is
a
the most
delay.
powerful man in the country. The chief
You
of police
catch
is the most
one
powerful.
fish over the limit, and they're like, "How dare
the
you
game warden's
interrupt the environment? You are an awful person." I'm like, "I'm just trying to feed the family." They're like, "This fish has feelings."
How many points
Shit.
that buck got on it? You're going to jail.
Yes. That fish is an inch and a half too big. You're evil. What? What the
Yeah,
fuck does
they
that
say, "Oh,
mean?
the fish has feelings. That fish has family." I'm like,
Oh,
"What
we
the
can.
fuck?" That fish
I got a
paying child
topic. You want
support.
to talk
Let me
about
know. I will let him
crustaceans
go.
having feelings? You want to talk about crustaceans having feelings? Thank you for bringing that up. Did you
No, I
know
didn't.
shrimp have feelings?
Oh,
No, they
shit.
Do they?
Yes. Wait a minute.
don't care.
I will prove such thing. Just one moment, please. It is called the Shrimp Welfare Project, where they want to safely euthanize the shrimp.
Communist.
Promise you, it's a real thing.
They want to inject your food with chemicals.
I saw
Well,
some
let's
stuff on
do it.
Babylon B this morning about Trump and shrimp.
So, gentlemen, since you brought this nice topic up,
Some men want to identify as shrimp, but it's okay.
this is
We
the
get
Shrimp Welfare Project. It is an actual coalition. It is a coalition to save the shrimp because they're being killed in mass numbers for the nutritional value of the fucking shrimp.
I don't know about
So
y'all, but anytime
now,
shrimps get a little bit sick around me, I just give them a
I
little bit
tear the
of
fucking
pain,
shrimp
fix them
apart
right
in
up.
pieces.
listen,
Yeah, what am I missing? That we're
Give me
eating
some
a lot
butter
of
and
shrimp.
garlic. I will
We eat shrimp. That's
disintegrate a
not
whole
news.
generation.
Let's read it.
So hold on a minute. Let me break this down for you. 440 billion shrimps are farmed each year. That's more than 5 times the total number of all farmed land animals combined.
Good. Who cares?
This is shrimp welfare, an area of high impact where your involvement can lead to great change. Discover the impact that industry representatives had already made with our support. So how many shrimp lives have improved?
They're trying to save the shrimp, man.
Lefty liberal.
I have gotten rid of at least 6 generations in the past 2
making fun
months.
of Democrats right now?
What not? Right there,
And the 2
worthy.
generations of shrimp I've gotten rid of
It's hilarious.
involves butter
One
and
moment,
garlic.
1 moment, please. 1 moment, please.
Marinara sauce.
1 moment, please. 1 moment, please. So we are dedicated to supporting the seafood industry in its transition to more humane and higher welfare shrimp farming practices.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't want to free them; they just want to live under better conditions.
We collaborate closely with global producers, seafood providers, and retailers to improve farming practices, especially in harvest and slaughter. Rambo is losing his mind.
Shrimps ain't making enough money.
Our approach includes providing guidance and support at every stage of the welfare improvement process that encompasses consultation on best practices, implementation strategies, and offering free services and equipment to aid in the transition.
There's such a pay gap for the shrimp right now. You need to shave the shrimp. Shave the shrimp.
So what these absolute fucking morons are saying is we can inject them humanely to kill them instead of putting them in an ice bath.
We can shrimp. Who cares?
Them.
We squash cockroaches daily.
We can electrocute them. What the fuck? And it wouldn't hurt them so bad. So my question is
shrimp in an electrical bucket.
Throw another shrimp on
wait
the
a minute,
barbie.
Let me finish my diatribe. These morons are shrimp whisperers. So they're going up to the fucking shrimp and saying, "Shrimp, does this hurt?" Are you fucking kidding me?
Uh-huh.
Actually,
we want
Clay,
to
I
know
think
your
that's
opinion. What's your sexual identity? What do you prefer your pronouns to be?
Pronouns.
This I thought you were being satirical. I thought this was like a Babylon thing, Babylon B thing.
Rambo, there's a seaweed. There's a seaweed coalition.
It's not another shrimp on the Barbie. It's another shrimp on the battery.
You're not serious.
Yes.
There is a coalition. There is a coalition for Save the Seaweed in Florida.
Oh my gosh.
Man, we should
They're
start.
saying seaweed has all the nutritional value that the little fishes.
Wait,
the
where
little fishes need.
where are you at?
Where all that value? Just fucking eat it. Don't make a whole documentary about bullshit.
Don't eat seaweed. That's gross.
Where?
I like seaweed.
I'm in Central Florida, Rambo.
I like
Okay.
Shrimp's great. Seaweed.
Hold on, let Rambo go. Go ahead, Rambo.
Oh no, I just want to ask whereabouts all you guys that are in Florida, where about are you?
I am in Central Florida near Tampa.
I am from North Florida.
Okay. I'm in Jupiter.
Oh. So then you know the area code 813.
I went to Jacksonville a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't really know shit. I'm from Philly. I just moved here.
I'm from Pennsylvania as well, sir. I am a transplant from Pittsburgh.
Good luck. It's fucking hot.
Yeah. I will tell you, it's awesome down here.
And muggy. That's
well,
the
here is the
part
whole
about
irony.
Fucking wet in the air. The water sticks to you, and you can't get rid of it. It's
here is the irony.
Every time I go outside, 17 Nancy Pelosi's run away from me.
That part is true. Yes.
The irony of the shrimp welfare project has nothing to do with the United States.
Damn you, man. You gonna push this shrimp shit, ain't you, man?
Is a registered charity. Now, this is a charity.
You're right. It's a nonprofit.
In the United Kingdom. If
rather
conditions in the
immigrants
United
got that
Kingdom are
money.
so fucking bad that they have to get a controlled group and sit there and tap on the glass Did that hurt? Oh, it did? We'll figure out a different way. You're a fucking moron.
Bitches. Oops.
You know, if anything, these guys are like the real grifters. Like, we could take notes.
I mean, why the fuck would you? And there is a person on the internet, he's not here, and he donates to this shit.
Come on, man.
What a waste of money.
Clay.
Waste of
Yeah,
money.
I know who it is. I already heard.
The motherfucker's got a shrimp costume behind him, and on the other side, conveniently, and then on the other side, conveniently, he has a bust of Joe Biden.
Nice.
I promise you, it is the factual fucking truth.
Well, you know what's really great? So since you
Sounds
mentioned
like ours.
Jacksonville there, and you
They
know
also
what the
believe men
baseball
can get
team is,
pregnant.
right?
So,
It's
I
the
mean, what can you
Jacksonville
expect?
Shrimps. It's literally the Jacksonville Shrimps. I love that.
Do y'all ever keep up with y'all's air quality?
Hey, I'm breathing just motherfucking fine. It's nice and air conditioned up in this piece.
Well, I live in the middle of the woods, and the other day I had a notification on my phone said hazardous air quality conditions.
Yeah, how is Florida right now?
It's not bad right this second.
Hat.
Now give it another what, Rambo, month and a
August.
half or so.
August is the worst. It's
Yeah.
absolutely brutal.
Whenever the pine trees start to sperm all over everybody.
Go ahead, Rambo.
If you're gonna say my name on this, I gotta say it. Here's where my head's at, Brad. I'm from right outside of Philly, so I have the choice to either shovel my car out every other year or every 3 years, and my kids not go to school for 3 weeks because of a freaking snowstorm, or turn the AC up and be a little bit hot and humid for a month or two. I choose summer.
You know,
Fuck
your
winter.
kid's not
Winter
going
can
to
suck my dick.
your
It's
kid's
not
not
a
going
month
to
or two.
schools isn't always a bad thing.
Yeah, I feel it.
The humidity never ceases down there.
Luckily, I'm a podcaster for a living, so I don't really battle with it anymore. But when I did, and I did my whole life, right? So I'm not like, this isn't like I'm above something. I had frozen fingers for years. I'm almost 45 years old. For 40 plus years, I froze my fingers every winter. So would I rather freeze my fingers, or would I rather be a little hot and humid?
The decisions, man. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. So I lived in New Hampshire,
Yeah,
so
it's
I was
true.
up there for like 7 years. And yeah, I definitely
It's just
have
I feel like I can't live anywhere
shoveling
if I don't have mountains on the
many
horizon. I get vertigo.
Really?
Good luck with that.
I'm in Washington. So
if you
I was just gonna say,
west.
where I live in
Olympics.
Washington also. I was gonna, yep, exactly. Got
Dude,
two mountain
You
ranges.
can move to Colorado, man. Ain't no place you can look in Colorado without seeing mountains. You can move to Colorado.
I lived in Breckenridge, Colorado. I lived in Portland, Oregon. I lived in Chicago. I lived in Philly. I lived in New York, on Long Island. I'm telling you right now, you guys can play with your mountains and your snow. I can't live not 3 blocks from a beach. Crystal clear water. I am
That
in
is nice
love.
too, yes.
I am in love with water.
Does a lake qualify like the beach in Chicago
What's
is
that
different than the
place on the
beach
coast in Florida
California?
that's got all the wild horses?
Oh,
yeah.
The lake is nice too, though.
The lake is
and Lake Michigan in Chicago, it's as big as an ocean. You can't tell the difference. It's that fucking big. It's just the shoreline is not sandy and like it is in California. So.
I mean, the waves. It's the waves.
Bro.
Man, the fucking waves in Lake Michigan, they hit different, but they're just as big and brutal and deadly. You'll die in a heartbeat, massive. You don't want to be out there on a windy day type shit. It's massive, remember?
Yeah, I get that. No, it's not. I mean,
They don't have the wildlife that they do on the beaches in Miami and shit like that. Like, it's wildlife there in Chicago. They don't have like crabs and shit like you do on the other coast.
But the thing about Florida, and a lot of people look at the beaches and go, I gotta, be able to go to the beach. But if you just got there, you have to know about the rivers. And I have to tell you about the rivers. Okay. The aquifers, come right out of the ground. The springs, they're beautiful. My favorite is Tilford. Beautiful, beautiful springs coming right out of the ground. You can drink the water as long as nobody's swimming in there, of course. But scuba divers go down there all the time, die sometimes.
And it's pretty clear there, yeah.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. So if you don't know about the rivers, get familiar with them. There's, the floats. You can go on the floats, and the gators don't fuck with you in the north. So it's beautiful.
Dude, people don't realize, there's monkeys in Florida.
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. And I've been there a lot.
Dude, there's an island historically where the guy that owned the island decided, hey, I'm going to bring some monkeys from Africa and I'm going to throw them on this little island because I don't think they can swim. Well, it turns out they can swim, and they took over Florida. There's a whole portion of Florida that's got monkeys that can swim right across and do whatever the fuck they want. It's retarded. They literally have panthers here, the Florida Panthers. That's a real thing. They have alligators.
I've seen them.
Yeah, dude. It's
in North
crazy.
Florida at that.
And I'm telling you, I lived in Breckenridge, Colorado. I lived right.
Yo, the monkey shit is real. I just YouTubed it, yo. Wild monkeys in Florida, yo.
And they got snakes.
Yep,
And they got a lot of them.
Yep.
And spiders. A lot of fucking spiders.
Yep.
And mosquitoes. And yellow flies. And mosquitoes. And fucking bugs.
Colorado got like tarantulas and rattlesnakes and lizards
cockroaches and big ones like fucking palmetto bugs, except for they get palmetto size.
It's shocking what devastation people cause by bringing in animals that are able to survive in areas. One of the funniest stories is about cocaine hippos. Pablo Escobar brought in hippos to South America, and hippos have no fucking natural predator. The only thing that kills hippos typically is the dry season where they live. There is
and white people.
No, that's
that's a rumor. Okay,
there is no funny story. There is
bullets are the natural predator of hippos.
There's no dry season in South America, so these things are just taking over.
Yeah, hippos.
That's not funnier. That's not funnier than Australia losing a war to emus.
That is the best. That's the best.
Goat.
Alan,
that will be the goat forever.
Yeah.
Can I have just 10 more seconds? Angry American. I want to say I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you very much for having me on. You got a bunch of people on here, and I don't want to hijack, but I'm having a blast. It was really nice to meet every single one of you guys.
You're welcome
in the morning, but
yeah,
you're good.
Yeah,
right. Well, you're fine.
Thank you, Rambo, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sure over on Pilled somewhere, bro. Peace, bro.
Yeah,
thanks for coming up.
Nice meeting you.
I'll come on your show anytime you want, man. It don't matter.
I'll talk to Sean. I'll get Sean to give me your contact information. It was
you should know it. It's Spin City News over on Pilled.
All right.
When you say Pilled, do you mean Red Pilled America?
No, pilled.net, bro.
Pilled.net, man.
We got to catch you up, Brad American.
Yeah.
We got to catch you up, buddy.
It's kind of like
Rambo, good to see you, man.
like Grinder.
Much love to you, bro.
Later, guys.
I've also got a really sweet. He left. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
They spend the way you treated dude, I don't know, respect that you showed him.
Balderson,
I don't know.
I thought it was daylight where you were at. I'm like, dear God, where the hell are you that it's daylight right now?
Oh no, that's
you're right. Yeah,
that's badass.
I
live off grid, so I got this big ass like spotlight, DeWalt spotlight.
Oh man, I thought you were like the UK or something. I was like, oh man.
Hey, Balderson, you heard anything about running shit off of air pressure? I saw some people burying these big ass tanks.
I'm stuck in the
fill them up,
Seattle right
and
now.
they let it off. You run the fans and shit at the factory.
I couldn't hear you.
Have you heard anything about air pressure? A lot of people off grid, I shouldn't say a lot, but some smart fucks off grid are burying these big ass air tanks. They like the size of buses or something. They're massive. They bury them underground. I had the Amish people do it too, and they fill them up with the power from the solar panels. And then throughout the day for work, the fans and machinery and shit, the air pressure will take care of all of that shit. Have you heard anything about it? Because I'm just getting new to it.
I think I made a slight mistake. I think what you're saying is we're using the solar panels to drive fans to fill up this pressure vessel with air.
No. I'm saying the solar panels pressurize the air pressure tanks, and then after that's done, throughout the day for all the shit, I don't know. Let's Google that shit. It's on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. I think what you meant is like it's probably driving some sort of compressor system. The solar panel said that's pulling the air in and putting it into a pressure vessel.
Yes.
I wasn't. Yeah. Okay, I was just filling in blanks. I wasn't like correct.
Yes, I thought you were saying you had another order. I thought you were saying they use the solar panels to make the fans go to somehow pressurize the system.
Well, they provide the electricity that runs the system that's pressurizing the van or whatever, the tank. I mean,
yes, and then the tank apparently can last all day. And this was a sewing machine placed with fans overhead, and apparently it's enough once they become pressurized to run machinery and fans and shit all day. That sounded amazing to me because I know how.
Fill though.
I don't know. I just got introduced to it. And I didn't believe my man, and I looked up videos, and we looked up videos together. And I was told even Amish have been doing this shit because I didn't believe it was feasible, man. It just don't sound
it's
right.
not that it's not feasible. Like there's, I could think of ways like you can make it work. I don't know the exact method they're using. But
I mean,
sure,
efficient. I should say
energy like this.
I wouldn't believe it's
very low
efficient.
density.
Is what I should have said.
No, because it's very low density.
Pneumatic tools have been around forever, so that part's real credible. I mean, there's all kinds of pneumatic tools. What I'm finding interesting about it, because the biggest problem with solar is battery storage. The battery technology that we have currently sucks balls like hairy goat balls in the summer, and and it's horrifyingly expensive, prohibitively expensive.
Yes.
And so with actually panels are pretty cheap. You can buy a pallet of top of the line panels for like $3,000.
I heard they were getting cheaper and all, and everybody's getting them. But how efficient are they?
Oh, those are efficient ass panels. They're good. They're the top of the line. They're the ones.
Yeah, but you're still talking like 24 to maybe 30%. It's not like
right.
Well, you're not. It's not getting the fucking world of it, but they're so cheap that you can get like I have 42 panels, and but
how much space do you have? Also, you have to consider that you have to replace those every 25 years.
That sounds fair. To fucking, that's worth it. 25 years is a long way off. It sounds like a good investment if it's efficient enough.
Well, yeah, the long-lasting food lasts 25 years.
Because they're skipping around the batteries in the fashion that they're doing it. Because
exactly.
So when I bought my panels, when I bought my system, it cost $7,000 or $8,000 for my inverter itself. But I've got a 240 volt inverter instead of a 120. Mine's 8 kilowatts.
Yeah.
And then it cost $3,000 for a pallet of batteries, or a pallet of panels. I bought 2 of those. And then all the other hookups and whatnot was probably about another $5,000. You gotta get little splitters, you gotta get your solar controllers, shit like that. But the batteries, just the fucking batteries, was $8,500.
That's cheap.
Jeez.
Yeah, these were the lead acids. They weren't the newer.
Did you get like a Powerwall or equivalent? Because Tesla doesn't actually make those. If you didn't know, Samsung does. You can get the same product from Samsung. It's just a different name, but it's a big lithium battery, and those things are like $10,000 minimum.
Yeah, and half your power's getting wasted on all the bells and whistles on it. Those things are so garbage. What those power walls, they aren't meant to be off grid. They're meant to be on grid. They're for the people that live in an area that has stepped power. So like in a lot of the bigger cities, they charge enormous amounts for the daytime power, and then the evening power, it's a lesser amount, and then overnight it's a reasonable amount. So the idea is you fill this power wall overnight, and then you run off of it during the day and the evening.
Well, my feeling is we just should be trying to deregulate nuclear as much as possible.
Fuck yeah.
Right.
Fuck yeah. That's
right now. That is our best bang for the buck, quite literally, for generating power. And it's just
have you looked at what we're doing with the thorium fucking reactors over?
That's just another fuel for nuclear reactors. It's still a fission reactor. It's just different fuel.
If you think about it, they can do this shit for these nuclear submarines and shit. Those shits can power small cities. You could and you know,
not the ones in a submarine. They work a little differently.
Did I say okay? I'm thinking aircraft carrier. If I said submarine,
yeah, the aircraft carrier ones
are
are pretty big. And yeah, I don't know about a city, but they could definitely run. You know, like definitely a small town. Those things are.
Well, that's what I mean. They're comparing the 10,000 or however many motherfuckers on there, and their uses and needs and drainage to a small city. That's their.
But look at what a modern aircraft carrier is. It basically is a floating city.
Washers, dryers, video games, computers, all of that electronic shit for the ship itself, and fucking the shit for the sub. I forgot how many years this shit lasts in a sub. It's stupid though.
Fuel rods? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
hey Siri.
The thorium.
How long?
Thorium off like uranium. It transfers neutrons.
Well, right, because
it's a little weird, right?
Well, it absorbs. I believe it absorbs a neutron.
I think the top
and
of the
then
line nuclear
it decays into
depending
some
on the
one of the
space
uranium
for the
isotopes.
Thank you.
I don't remember all the decay chain for thorium, but it does involve uranium at one point, and then plutonium.
Yeah, and it transfers the neutrons instead of bleeding the protons.
Well,
that covers that.
Ooh, wow. Damn. Thanks, Wiseman.
Well, the fourth Wiseman comes in with the big 50. The big 50 keep going. I got in, he says. That deserves.
Always remember to stack that bread, neighbor. Money, cash, hose. I'm about my paper, no cap.
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
Do we not do booty over here, man? Or there's no half naked strippers or something that we get for the 50? I'm spoiled.
Ben don't like girls. He's a Republican.
Whatever that means. Sounds like a slander though, for sure.
I'm not. I'm just quoting statistics, but the Grindr app goes nuts wherever the RNC happens. So
I heard that. I forgot about that. That was embarrassing.
Shit, flying backwards.
Andy, fourth Wiseman is also Australian. What's up?
Yeah, those are the losers who lost to the emus.
They did lose a war to the emus. But from what I understood, the emus have surprisingly good strategy.
Yes.
Security. Oh, security.
Can't blame the military.
Security, Mr.
It was the
Balderson
Jeeps.
needs
They tried to use
punishment.
Jeeps.
Security.
Hold on. Hey guys, when we get out of here. Later.
Later,
See you,
Joe.
Joe. Thanks for coming.
Security.
I watched the whole
Security.
thing about it just recently. They couldn't get the Jeeps across the terrain.
Well, and then the emos started actually like splitting up instead of packing up. And they started splitting up so they weren't so easy to get. Like it's actually kind of wild reading about it. real interest. It's like it seems like some kind of sci-fi story or something. You're like, no, this ain't real.
Also, they were using some early machine gun that was an underpowered piece of shit, and it just wasn't that effective against the emus that had pretty thick skin.
Well, like an M16.
No, this is pre-M16. M16 wasn't that bad, but
Oh,
it
come
definitely was
on.
not my
It's
favorite.
a 223 cartridge.
Okay.
Like that,
For
that
good
is
reason.
not. We were even taught specifically that's not a killing weapon. It's a wounding weapon.
And exactly. If you kill someone, you take one person out of the fight. You wound them, you take two people out of the fight.
I agree. I understand the mentality, but it's still a punk gun. I hated M16s. Hated.
It's whatever. It's a tool. I don't know. I get that involved with it.
Yeah, well, the injured shoot back, the dead don't.
It depends on how injured they are. They give you a gaping chest. You shoot you in the chest, you have an open chest wound. You're not shooting back at me. You're fighting for life.
Yeah. Out here in the woods, I it's 30-30 or a 308. I don't fuck around. I don't, when I run outside, I don't know what's attacking the farm yet. So this could be a mountain lion or a bear.
Speaking of fighting, Mr. Balderson, this goes out to you, sir.
Why are you using the peacocks? Why are the peacocks attacking you?
Oh, dude.
A little disclaimer here. A little disclaimer. No animals were hurt in this video.
Well, clearly not, because those peacocks are outrageously huge.
Friggin' you apparently don't know. I have a running war with my with my head alpha peacock.
You've talked about it before.
Yeah, dude, I've got, well, here, there's a giant, see this big ass scar?
God damn.
Yeah, he did that to me because he decided my tool room over here was his, and he would sit on top of it and dive bomb you. And I lean down and pick something up, and I fucking all of a sudden whap right in my fucking head, and I'm just all blood in my eye and shit. Christy's like, I walked inside and I took some alum and sprinkled some alum on it and washed the blood on my eye, and I went back outside and beat Henry's ass. I thought I've killed him 3 different times. He gets back up every time, like he's laying there down and out, and I'm like, oh shit, I killed Henry. And then fucking all of a sudden Henry gets back up and he gives me the piss eye, like, oh yeah, motherfucker, I ain't done.
Oh jeez.
Ben. Yeah, he's attacked all of us. And actually one of the only reasons
You have a wrench, wise man, that's why you're blue.
Oh yeah, because you're one of my mods. The only reason we keep Henry around is because people don't come around because of Henry. Everybody in the mountain here is scared of Henry. Hey.
But point being is they're not as big as that cartoon would have you think.
No, hey, I gotta roll away. You're in charge. Be right back.
Yeah.
So,
no, but they are a giant bird. I mean,
they are big birds. Like they're about the size of a turkey, a small turkey. Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I've noticed that the trend is big lips, big ass, all this liposuction. Do men really like that shit?
Oh my god!
No, that's for women. That's not for men.
Women do makeup. Women do when women do their makeup, when they do their hair, when they put on shit. That's all for other women. It's not for dudes. I tell you what. You know what a dude wants to see? Her naked and looking at him like she wants him. That's what a dude wants to see.
Pretty much.
That is correct.
I mean, crudely put. Oh, she left. Whoops.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck what pants you were wearing last night. We don't even remember. We remembered when we took them off. We don't remember what pants you wore. We didn't care. Like, and
you should probably make sure you know which one's which, so you don't, put the wrong pants on in the morning.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's like guys back in the day thought baggy pants were cool, but all the chicks thought it was the stupidest thing. Now it's chicks who get liposuction on their lips and their ass, and we all look at it, except a few eccentric Democrats who have exotic tastes.
Looks like these women want big lips, big ass, big everything.
I guess. I honestly, I've never understood that trend. I don't think it's attractive. I don't know why women seem to think it makes them look attractive.
I never understood either, and then it makes other women feel insecure because they don't have that.
Please don't ever feel insecure about that. That trend needs to die in a fire. It's horrible.
It does.
You
I
know,
think it comes from like the Angelina Jolie types where she's got this thicker lips, but it's not like stupid looking.
Yeah, but that's how she was born. Like that's her natural features. That's why it looks so good on her.
I agree.
It's
if you're
the
born like that,
Kardashian.
you're not gonna force it.
I mean, if you're naturally born with big lips, big eyes, big ass, big tits, whatever, it seems more appealing. But then these women are thinking, I'm never enough for their man, even if their man doesn't say anything.
That's because they're talking to other women. They're crazy. And they're in a competition with each other.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and to that point, I've talked to at least 3 or 4 different women that have gotten breast implants, and then they end up regretting them because they leak. They're filled with a bunch of bullshit and everything. They're toxic. And then they have to get them taken out anyways.
Toxic, but
breast implants.
They do leak sometimes. So usually they're filled with saline. What's that?
Well, the older ones had toxicity problems.
But have you felt that does breast implants feel the same as real boobs?
You know, I've never felt a breast with a breast implant.
I'm with Ant. I also have never felt a breast implant.
Has to feel fake, just like a fake ass.
Never felt one of them either.
Like there's no way you could feel anywhere near real. It's like you want a toy, and that's the off-market brand of the toy.
I like how the only person on this panel that's felt a fake boob is the girl.
They feel like bags of sand, of course.
Now that I think about it, I had a friend in high school.
Clay got it. Clay got it.
She had a fake boob, one of the implants sitting on her desk.
All it is a silicone in a jelly ball.
Yep.
How in the world could that feel like a boob?
Yeah, I suppose not.
I'm a female, but I'm a manly female, proudly, because I was raised manly, but I'm straight, married to a man.
You're good.
I'm proud of the way I am, the way God made me, but I never understood why in the hell are women wanting to change themselves to the point that a real man doesn't want them.
Yeah, this is one of the problems that society's having, where these women are doing a lot of things to themselves that are making them work, and then they complain that they're lonely because guys don't want them.
Yeah, their lips so big. Who wants that?
It's the same societal mental bullshit that's going on that's making guys cut off their dicks.
The doctors. So,
oh my gosh, I forgot they was doing that.
Doctors like to experiment. Let's be real. This is what happens. They go to school, and then they're completely unhappy with their lives because they had to sit there in class all day and didn't get none. And then they say, well, look, there's a group of people over there that I could just basically, since I've got this doctorate, I could just tell them essentially they have to do this in order to be happy. And they might believe me or they might not, but if they do believe me, doctors, that's doctors for me. Now, I would say that there's a lot of medical advancements. I don't knock the medical industry at all for what is advancement, but there's also this weird, I'm going to say it because Spin's not here, liberal stupidity that is always going to be in that profession. And it's crazy. It's stupid. It is what we will always have. Doctors.
They're to confirm our insecurity so they can get a paycheck.
That's right. That's right. And they
It's
like to
like
experiment.
big forehead, small lips, big jaws, loose skin. Why can't we just be proud of it for once?
Now, for what Wild Water's describing, Clay, would you kind of consider this more of like a Florida, California type of thing per capita? Would you kind
Well,
of see more
I'm
women
in
looking for
Kentucky,
that, like in
and
those areas?
these girls are lowering their foreheads.
Speaking of proud things, Mr. Balderson, your punishment has arrived, sir.
So the mating cycle is a critical step for our herd's future. Understanding the cues is key to a successful breeding season.
It's true.
Okay. The AI Balderson saying it.
Yeah, it's true.
Kiss.
Especially since alpacas are trickle ejaculators, and that means that they don't have a whole lot of successful breeding. It's actually very common for male alpacas not to be able to breed at all because they don't have enough oomph to it.
Knows
So
a lot.
you really got to
Trickle-down
pay attention
economics.
to what's going on, and you want to withhold the boys from the girls until the time is prime, and then you know now that he's all saved up, then he goes and takes his shot. So yeah, it is key.
Speaking of taking a shot at Mr. Balderson.
Whoa! Henry, what are you doing? Get back! Get back!
Is that a peacock?
Yeah, that's Henry. Henry's a dick.
How much are you paying for that AI?
This here is where I seen that trend starting. So it actually started with men, and it's a Hollywood thing. And these two, supposedly, these two are together the reincarnation of Pharaoh Akhenaten. Is what these weirdos believe, and they were a sex symbol at one time, and they got this, and you can recognize it because it looks, if you look at the face, the way they aren't lowering their foreheads, they're making their cheekbones higher, which changes the dimensions of their head. And so with those cheekbone surgeries, they all end up looking like that guy from that movie where he trapped rooms.
Mm-hmm.
David Hasselhoff.
Jim Carrey in The Mask.
But that horror movie with the clown thing that rides around on the tricycles.
Saw.
Oh
yeah. They all look like
Wild Water, you need some light behind you. All we see is like a dark tunnel.
Jigsaw.
Yeah, well.
Why do I have an English accent in that?
Dark tunnel
was Jigsaw, right?
My
That was his name?
bedroom. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Jigsaw. And you look like
you're paranoid and you're in your bedroom. Is that what you just said?
Sometimes.
Oh shit.
Don't get me freaked out. Dang.
Whoa! Henry, what are you doing? Get back! Get back!
Why does he have a British tongue?
I do have an English accent in that, and I'm fat as fuck. Holy shit. When that one Spin is walking much better than he normally does.
Wow, they were really suffering in that.
Security. Benjamin Balderson needs punished again.
I would never have an English accent, security. It would never happen.
Oh, he's already working on it. If everybody doesn't know, or for the people that don't know, Ben and I are good friends. He has keys to the stream, and this is what we do. We fuck with each other, and that's okay. It's okay.
It's what guys do.
Yeah, kind of.
And
I got a good mug of you, so it was sent to security. So I'm really hoping this one turns out to be good.
I'm half Scottish. Don't have to give me an English accent. Fuck.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Sorry, my IP address is not in America.
Is Wildwater, is that an animal?
What?
What is she
There
holding?
was a dog. There was a dog in the shot a little bit ago.
I'm about to say, what the fuck you talking about? You better not be seeing shit I ain't seeing.
Oh shit!
No, I got a blanket.
I'm like, is she
Oh
petting a cat?
shit!
About to freak me the fuck out. I was thinking, you seeing something behind me I ain't seeing?
Yeah, no,
Hold on.
This is crazy shit that women do for other women when they're in their women competitions.
Are we talking about this? A woman competition?
No, you got to go up top. Do it.
No, this is the shit that dudes do, as opposed to what women do. This is the type.
A woman wouldn't do it. She's crying bitch for weeks.
Oh fuck.
Bro put a beef tag in the guy's ear.
Yeah, he did that.
I think the worst one I ever seen. I had two friends, and they dumped all the BBs out of a shotgun, and they called our other friend to come over, and then they both shot him when he walked in the fucking building. Oh, that was just fucking ruthless. It's like, oh my god,
bro. Have you seen the those kids who use the rubber bands and snap each other's fucking hands and fucking?
And by the way, the beef braising was provided by It's Moonwillow. with the oh god. Anyway, we've been on stream for now 2 hours. 2 hours and 45 minutes. So we need a little bit of help. Mr. Balderson, sir. Mr. Balderson, tell them how great they are. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tell them what to do next.
They are great. You donate to my toxoplasmosis fund and keep these fat ass cats fed, so that way I can continue my experimentations on Dr. Moreau's island.
Mr. Clay, they're pissing me off, sir.
It's better than being pissed on.
This is true.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been to prison, you understand. But if you haven't been to prison, then you probably got some money. So, yeah, go ahead and cough it up, because we need some of that, not prison money, but some of that banker money, which I know some of you got. I know some of you out there got it. And thank you.
I'm on parole. I'm only allowed to use cash.
Miss Water, original Miss Water. They need to continue the fuckery. Tell them how they might do that.
Don't fall into the darkness like I did. Donate.
Mr. Ant, I have a video just for you, sir. Just for you. Oh, yes. But before we get to the ant and the pissant, we have For the Win. Or, you know what? Never mind. Mr. Ant, this is just for you.
You do not want to face the wrath of my bunghole! There must be more TB! More TB! More TB! Now! Repeat after me! I am the great Cornholio! I need TB for my bunghole!
Mr. Ant, tell them what they must do, sir.
You must give TP to Spin's butthole, so the show must go on.
For the win, help me, for I am getting tired.
Look, you guys got to help Spin out, okay? We just saw the TP. He's looking for the unbleached stuff, okay? He can't have that other stuff, all right? It really helps. Every dollar goes for the good shit paper. Please help us out, guys.
And Brad, American, my new found friend, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, sir. Tell them what the fuck they need to do before I bring some more bunghole out.
You need to donate. There's people that need the money more than you. Donate.
Oh yes, oh yes. We need a little bit of bread, because at the end of the day,
Always remember to stack that bread, neighbor. Money, cash, hose. I'm about my paper, no cap.
My name is Pablo Juan Carlos Alejandro González María Lucia Mendoza Macarena Chipotle Tapatio con queso guacamole Ferreira Santiago Rodriguez, but everybody calls me Bobby.
You're muted, Balderson. You're muted.
I'll be right back. My wife called. Yep.
Gotcha.
listen, folks, listen. $20 will make me holla, and Mr. Balderson's peacocks to yell help.
So I
Boy,
am.
this panel went to shit.
Well, I saw Joe took off. Whatever. We were gonna have that good conversation, but that's okay. Maybe we'll have another day. He'll have
I think it was getting late for him. Sounded tired.
Yeah, but it was good to see him.
Hold on. Geyer Digital. That will cost you $5. $5 to the Cash App will make me holla very, very, very much. That gets the last one played.
$5. Spin takes a foot long.
I am gonna have I gotta finish with these videos. I gotta upload and all that stuff, and I'm gonna try to get it out. But a lot of them are already uploaded, and I have to just kind of write the descriptions in and stuff like that. So I'm gonna head out, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next one, probably tomorrow night, because that one should be really good on series.
Is tomorrow the God one or the commie one?
The God one.
Yeah, that's the arch nemesis of the angry American.
Well, the only reason that one interests me at all is because it's not between a Christian or a Catholic and an atheist.
Yes.
It's going to be something new.
Right.
So it might actually be interesting because I'm kind of tired of the whole prove God, because you can't
prove my Christian God kind of thing. Yeah.
We all have heard all the fucking tag arguments. Good for fucking you.
Exactly.
So I'm sure it'll be fun, and there'll probably still be some Thai Christians going up to see what they can argue about as well. But
I think it's going to be fun.
Have him up there. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. What's happening tomorrow?
Oh, on Sarah the Raging Tomato, on her show, she's having a debate between Shaman Omar and who's the other guy?
No more anchor babies.
Auditor.
Oh yeah,
it's the Flying Spaghetti Auditor. Yeah,
Flying Spaghetti Auditor. So they're debating about the existence of God.
Well, hey,
pretty much Satan and God.
Can I add something to that? I found this funny video online the other day. It was a comedy skit, but it was like Christians say God created everything, atheists say nothing created everything, and then he looks over and he says, that nothing is a pretty magical nothing.
That's not what atheists say, actually. Oh, yeah, I get his routine, but that's a
do you know who I'm talking about?
No,
no, I don't know, but it is the argument that I typically make too. But yeah, no, but anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow night because that will be fun, and I'm going to be up there. She's going
Yes, we need to do the last grift of the evening, and we are going to say good night to all. We have been streaming for 3 hours. Anyway, Mr. Balderson, final thoughts on this stupidity at best.
Didn't you just do a grift to keep it going?
They don't want to donate, sir. They do not want to donate.
Well, you got to give them more than 12 seconds.
Okay, I'll give them 30.
Jesus.
and allow me.
Have a good night. Have a good night, Brick. I'll be with you tomorrow.
Brick, final thoughts, sir.
Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow night over on Sarah the Raging Tomato. The debate should be wonderful. The panel, if you really want to see some good stuff, you'll want to see that afterward. And thank you, Fourth. And you just made these guys nights. Thank you so much.
Fourth Wiseman comes in with the big 2. It says this is for Griff's school tuition funds. Get better at it. Besides, I like donating to Benjamin because I know he reinvests it properly.
Yes, he does.
Yes,
I
sir.
100% agree. And thank you so much.
Thank
I
you,
don't
Fourth
want to
Wiseman.
take too long. I know you want to thank Wiseman.
Hey, y'all have a good night.
I just a
I
little.
gotta go to work tomorrow.
Have a good night. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, brother. We do this often.
Yeah,
we do this often.
But a reminder.
Sorry to get more of
everybody-
your points in, Brad. Maybe next
Stay
time.
strong.
But a reminder for you guys: Monday there is the beginning of the series for the Family Advocacy Center. Then the old Nut Shaker story. It's been around for a while. Been telling it for a while. I appreciate you guys. If you come over, hit the like, comment, share, subscribe, all that on Let's OTVO's channel.
It will cost another $5.
But I do got to get to work. So thank you all. And it was a wonderful night. Thank you for inviting me up, Spin.
No
And,
problem. Thanks,
the rest
Rick,
of the
for
guys,
coming, brother.
everybody, the chat. You guys won for sure. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Okay. Get out.
Get out of here.
Good night, Brad.
Come over tomorrow night to my channel or Raging Tomatoes channel. Yeah, the main debate will be on Raging Tomato.
The commie one will be fun too.
And thank you very much, Fourth Wiseman. It's absolutely the big one I want to do this year is I want to switch over to a gasifier. And
yeah, you were talking about that.
And that's why, and Ben, just so you're aware, I know that's why I'm throwing the grift your way. I know you have some things that you need to get done this year, and hopefully I've been able to help you in that fashion.
I definitely appreciate it, Spin, and you have
It's
helped.
no problem. Hey, if it wasn't for Spin City, he would not be able to use his new microphone. What happened?
Oh, I'm trying to. For some reason, I can't see Dingle from my phone, but I can see him from my StreamYard, and I don't have Dingo as a moderator.
Huh.
That's weird.
Yeah, I should have Dingo as a moderator.
I thought you did. I've seen him.
Yeah, well, I've known him since like freaking 2019 or something.
That's weird. So Moon Willow comes in with the big 5 and gives me a clip that she has told me that I need to play, and we might need toilet paper at the end.
My name is Pablo Juan Carlos Alejandro.
Did the volume just go out, or did everybody stop talking?
He muted us.
No, I didn't.
Oh, everybody got muted then, for some reason.
Weird. I didn't even know there's a mass mute button. I wish I knew where that was.
Might have just been a bug. Yeah, I don't know if Spin was trying to present something or not, but
no,
he was trying to show us his gay porn collection.
Well,
yeah,
you know, when I am paid good money, I have to show things.
Yeah, but we talked about this with HR, and you were told to keep that collection to yourself.
For some reason, it won't play.
You're
For some
bold,
reason,
just trusting files people send you over the internet. Just saying.
Oh, you have no idea. Here is Chachi. Oh, Chachi.
Ay, sola, no hay que decirle nada, serena, tranquila, se queden.
Dale, no seas tímida, rompe abusadora. Arranca el suelo con la batidora.
Páralo ahí. Dale, Omar, deja el picheo y dale duro, dale al culeo. Lo que yo quiero es una gata.
Oh my God. Oh.
That dog had 2 dicks.
This is going behind the paywall.
The biogas digester is absolutely also a thing that I want. Absolutely.
What is it going to, Ben? What is it going to take to either purchase one or build one? I mean,
the gasifier, my dad found one for $1,700, and I don't know what the biogas digester is going to cost yet. I haven't gotten that far into it. I also looked at propane fridge, because if I get a biogas digester, I'd prefer to switch over to a propane fridge and take the fridge off the electrical.
well, wouldn't it? How is a propane? I mean, this is a stupid question, but you would have to go buy propane all the time, wouldn't you?
No, that's what the biogas digester is.
Okay, well. Oh my God.
Wow, Louie. Very nice.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Weird as shit. Like I even Dingo can see my fucking comment, but you're not in my chat at all.
Me?
No, Dingo. And when I pull up,
it's right here.
I know. I can see it on the StreamYard. I can't see it. Look, this is the chat that he's
Do
in.
you have all chat selected or live chat, or do you have top chat?
Live chat.
Well, then you should be able to see it.
Match the comments that I see in StreamYard, so I just had to like go through and figure out how to make that all happen, and I had to change my handle because it was used or something. So it was crazy. I don't know.
Really?
But I saw the same thing. Like, yeah, the regular YouTube that you are live on, that chat does not match what we see here in StreamYard. Yeah.
Maybe StreamYard's having a fuck us. They just
it's
Ben,
done
they
that
just
since I've been here.
updated StreamYard yesterday again.
Well, the funny
It's done
thing
it
is,
since
I
last
see
week,
it
though.
in StreamYard. I don't see it in YouTube.
Yeah, the comments you see in StreamYard are from all the connected chats too. So sometimes you'll see them there.
Dingo, are you on my on my?
No, he's on mine. I know which stream
okay.
he's on, because if I open up the top fans, his comment, it says he's
I can
gotten
see him.
comments.
Wow.
I'm on Ben's channel. I can see him. I can see Dingo.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
And I only hit enter once.
Close out my YouTube and open it back up.
Well, there's three things going. You'll see it 3 times.
Yeah, for each connected stream, it'll get repeated because it sends it to all the channels.
That's fucking weird.
So if I type another one in there, it'll post my message 3 times.
It'll post it to all the
chats.
Yeah, in 3 different chats. So everybody's only going to see it once in the individual connected streams, but it will look like you sent it 3 times in the comment section.
Right.
Well, I guess that fits right under our heading, stupidity at best. So
it sure does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's an oddity in StreamYard. I'm sure they'll work it out eventually, but it's kind of harmless. I imagine it's low priority. Although for what they get fucking paid for the shit, you'd think they would be Johnny on the spot with this shit.
Oh
I mean,
my
there's got to be some
God.
Tajit working on it for YouTube, right? Like, come on, guys.
I
India.
couldn't believe what people told me that it costs for StreamYard. I'm like, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
When I
Mooney.
first started, could I have accident? Oh yeah, Nightbot. We were having all kinds of problems with Nightbot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Mooney.
How do I unfucker this then?
Security is punishing you for dropping out of the chat. Security is punishing you very badly. So, Mooney, take it up with security.
What the fuck was that?
Middle-aged woman from Southern California.
Huh?
Mooney, you have been punished, ma'am. You have been punished.
It's okay. I'll take
That
it.
was just plain scary.
That was weird.
No, this was funnier.
Oh my God. Back away from the AI security. Back away. Listen. I am not responsible for the punishments you are about to receive.
I'm sad.
What's the punishment?
Play.
Hold on, it's loading into StreamYard. Ben, I'm sorry ahead of time.
It's promised punishment.
Did that do it, Dingo?
I had nothing to do with this.
I went in and manually typed his name in.
Really?
Yeah. Did that do it?
I see him in StreamYard.
I see him too.
Yeah, he's in it now, Ben. I see it.
All right, good.
Yeah, I see him in there.
So where is like the last thing I see on YouTube on the live stream is my message saying, "Do you see this message?" So after that, all these people have like the YouTube little handle picture thing next to their avatar.
Yeah.
Are they streaming elsewhere then, or where are they from?
We are live. We are live on my channel on the vertical and the horizontal. Ben is on the
Got it. Okay.
the horizontal and the vertical, and I am obviously on pilled.
Got it.
This is the outer limit.
Yeah. Security, release the AI grift. Oh my God. He comes up with really fucking good ones. I mean, really fucking good ones. Jesus, and that one dude says Jesus loves you all. Ben is frozen. That's funny.
No, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm so bad at this. I gotta do it with Marcus in here.
Oh, okay. He says I also have mobile view open in another tab. That might be the problem. He's got two of them open.
It just is not showing up on my YouTube, and that's where I would normally just click his name and make him a moderator.
Which one is he on? The horizontal or the vertical?
He's on the horizontal. because I can click top fans. I can see where he's made comments, but then when I go to my YouTube thing where I would do that, he's not showing up, which is fucking.
I bet you it's a fucking StreamYard fucking problem again.
I gotta talk to Marcus.
Marcus
is a wizard.
I mean, I'm here. I'll show you this real quick. That's your channel right there. And he's right here.
Yeah, and I can see him in StreamYard, but then when on my phone, like, and even on my screen on YouTube, he's not there. He doesn't exist on there. Oh, you got the tunnel
all the way down. Ants all the way down.
On your mobile? All right, I'll open up the mobile and see if you're over there.
And Balderson's all the way down.
Damn, it's like we're in Inception right now.
Tripping.
And you're not on the mobile either.
Wow.
Why? I even manually typed his name in. What are you angry about, angry American? Everything.
I'm pretty sure he's usually just angry for the sake of being angry.
Yeah. He's especially angry about dildos.
Mooney.
What? Yes.
They're saying I'm always angry.
Yeah, it's because you're calling Dell technical support. How may I help you? All the time.
It's because you don't have the right wheels.
What?
It's because you don't have the right wheels.
Nope. I ain't got the right motherfucking wheels.
You need to get him some happy wheels.
We should get you spinners. That's what you need is spinners. Spinner wheels because you're Spin City.
People have been trying to pimp this motherfucker out. But how are they going to pimp it out? They don't send no damn money to pimp it out.
Yeah, we gotta put a Jado back there and see how far we can send him.
It would be the wheelchair version of Pimp My Ride, okay?
I mean, just think if we got some hydraulics on that thing, you know how many donos you'd be getting? Like if you go
no.
Raising lower you all the time.
I'll put it this way. If you send the donos, Miss Mooney will bling bling the wheelie.
All we need for him is a simple aluminum frame and one Jado can, and we'll just send him on his way.
Maybe we can get a clothespin and a baseball card in the spokes.
Yes.
Dingo, can you go?
Oh, I would fucking go nuts.
Dingo, can you go to the last Uncle Ted Talks and leave a normal comment and see if I can see that, please?
I mean, believe it or not, and I hate to go into this because I don't like talking about my own problems, right? Wheelchairs can be up to $100,000. I mean, these motherfuckers are like aircraft, aluminum, and I'm like, that's a fucking house. That is a house. $100,000.
I know a guy that builds off-road wheelchairs. Seriously, like a 4x4 wheelchair, big ass fucking mutter wheels.
Does it have 4-wheel drive to get up your fucking driveway?
Yeah, it does.
Better go up steps too. Shit.
Well, there are wheelchairs. Yeah, you're right. For the win. There are wheelchairs that will climb stairs. There are wheelchairs that will stand you up and actually you're emulating like you're really walking. But they are tens of thousands of fucking dollars.
Well, we could just go full redneck and put a lawnmower motor on it.
Spin would love to monetize his channel, but Spin is mean to other people.
Really? Oh, really? Okay, Mr. Baldy. Well, Mr. Fourth Wise Man, Ben and I are such good friends. If you donate to his channel, he will keep most for the alpacas and give me a cut.
Yeah,
That's
Spin, YouTube told Spin that he is mean. He's a big meanie head.
Yes.
And that they are not going to allow him to monetize his channel.
There's a bunch of listen. I did Ben, did I tell you this story? They gave me a 3-month timeout. They gave me a 3-month timeout, and then I reapplied. I reapplied, and then they said, "Oh, since you're not talking on your restreams, you're using other people's content. So here's another 3 months." What the fuck?
Fucking YouTube.
Can't you just like make a new account and then have your face and then put like a Mr. Potato Head mask thing over you to be like, this is a new person?
Mr. Potato Head and bucket of fun. Bucket
Angry
of
Spud.
fun for
I
everyone.
identify as a spud today, YouTube.
I identifies as I need money, damn it, I need the money.
You could do the buy me a coffee thing.
It's in there. You can do. Oh, well, no. Here's the thing about buy me a coffee. If people don't donate over, if you get less, or wait a minute, what is it, Mooney?
Pissed off
$50?
potato.
Yeah.
You can't withdraw it unless you have $50 or more. So
everyone donate more than $50 then.
Look at this. Dingo went over and left not a live comment.
Yeah.
I can see there's 4 comments, and I open it up, and there's only 3 of them there, and I have to switch it over to newest, and now finally I can see Dingo.
Oh,
that's
good.
weird as fuck.
That's crazy.
That's weird, but at least you can see him now. I was going to say, you might have to go into your user studio or creator studio and see if you had him blocked for some reason.
Weird.
But yeah, Fourth Wise Man, if you're ever on and Ben's on here, I'm sure we can work something out to get me a little bit of cash. But you're not expected. You're not expected, sir.
You know, Spin, what's going to happen is I'm going to cow your wheelchair. It's going to be cow print.
Oh, fuck.
But what kind of
cow? Let's not donate to cowify my wheels.
I'm in just utter disbelief at this point now, Moon. Come on.
I love cows.
She just wants you to be able to move on.
Yeah, Wiseman doesn't download donation apps and such. He keeps it clean.
Yeah, but if you want to donate to my channel, just send it to Mr. Balderson. We will hash it out later.
Depending on what time of month, sometimes much later.
Yeah, you do good fucking hash, right?
Depending on what time of the month, sometimes it's like 2 months before whatever super chat actually does anything.
Yeah, I know.
Just to prove how much I love cows, I have a giant cow above me.
Ha!
I got nothing against cows. Cows are pretty cool.
You know, I actually saw cows sitting down the other day. I've never seen a bunch of cows just sitting down ever here. They're always standing up. Always.
Yeah.
No, cows lay down. The whole cow tipping thing, that's dumb shit that they tell city people. Like cows don't sleep standing up. They lay down.
Yeah.
If that cow's standing up, it's gonna kick your ass.
I'm not fucking with a cow. When I was in middle school, I went to a school, and they had a horseback riding program once a week, and the school's acreage was so big, they had actually leased out some of it to Clover to use for their dairy cows, and so they had like just herds and herds of pregnant cows out on these fields, and we would go trotting through them on the horseback because it's same trails. But
Nice.
it was fun. It was fun, but man, I was like, I'm glad I'm on the horse. I would not really want to be going elbow to elbow with these animals. They're cool, but they're big.
Generally, their cows are very gentle and sensitive,
Mhm.
but generally bulls are mean as fuck.
Yeah.
And
There wasn't any bulls.
What's that?
There was no bulls. This was all milk cows. They're all pregnant.
You know, it's funny. You know, I work on water softeners, and I was in a barn last summer, and a baby cow cornered me in where the water softener was. And then I was like, fuck, what do I do? And I had a bottle of iron out, like in a regular spray bottle. So I was like using that to kind of like prod at it. And then I told the farmer, and he's like, you know, by doing that, the cow probably thought it was like feeding time. So you're probably encouraging it even more. And I'm like, fuck.
No.
Yeah, and cows are very curious. It's hilarious because they'll get the wildest look in their eye when they see you do something that they think is a little crazy. They're like, "The fuck are you doing, man?" Yeah, I had Dexters and belted Galloways.
Never really raised animals, but I've been around them for most of my life.
I've been cornered by chickens before. That's not cool.
Chickens are mean.
Yeah, there's a whole flock of them. There's like 10 of them. I'm like, what the fuck do? I gotta run for it.
But they only get like knee high when they jump at you, so you just gotta boot them.
Never really had a problem with chickens. I always thought they were kind of neat. I just watched them run around the yard chasing bugs and shit. It's fun.
Yeah, those chickens are cool, but when they get together, the and they have a hive mind, you know, they got a mind of their own in flocks.
The chickens are fine. It's the fucking roosters. Once again, it's always the males. The roosters, like they'll just decide that you've walked into their territory, and then they come over and attack you. And you're like, you son of a bitch.
How about swans? Have you ever like had a swan encounter before?
No.
Nothing too bad. But I know what you're talking about. They're mean motherfuckers.
There are egrets here, and those are some mean motherfuckers. They are not afraid of anything.
And they're big. Egrets are huge.
Ugh.
They walk through my development here all the time. And like if you're outside, they will fucking run after you. I
still think they're cool looking birds though.
They're cool looking, but there's some mean motherfuckers.
It's like a mini swan.
It doesn't. You can't really get more beautiful than peacock, and those things are about a portion of them are mean. So like I've got 3 peacocks and 4 peahens, and 2 of the peacocks are dickheads, and the other one he don't bother you.
Are they trainable? Like, are they food? You know how do they say that? Are they food motivated?
Not really, because they don't really eat the same things. They eat bugs and lizards and reptiles and shit. They're carnivores mostly.
So if you put a big steak out there, they would eat it.
Yeah, they're mostly carnivores. Same with turkeys. That's why you can't give them chicken feed or else it'll kill them.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah,
give them cat food, I guess.
Yeah, cat food.
I have a sign downstairs that says, "I dream of a world where chickens can cross the road without having their motives questioned."
Before the wise man comes in with the big hundo, Benjamin slip a portion of this divided into a 3 to 200 ration. You decide what's fair, which way it goes. Just joking. Send it to spin 1 monthly drip feed $1 a month. He'll be umbilically attached for a while. For you spin after arm wrestling Benjamin. Oh my God. Fourth wise man with the big 100. Ben will win. I concede already.
Yep. I've actually got pretty big. I'm actually pretty stacked.
I see another.
I usually wear a fucking a hoodie and shit, but I've got pretty big arms.
I see another AI creation right now.
Yep.
Probably.
Popeye
Security.
Gotta have the Popeye and his spinach.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we know how Benjamin Balderson deals with mean peacocks.
The best one's the 2-stick trick. You chuck one stick and they turn and look at it like you motherfucker, and then you crack them with the other stick. Yeah, especially after he got my wife. He got her through the arm up here. She was bleeding good.
Really?
Wow. And alum works great to stop bleeding, but it burns. So if you don't like it.
Marissa DNC over on Pilled says, my dad thought he could outsmart the rooster. They had by riding his bike really fast. Nope.
See, if he had the baseball card with the clothespin in there, he could have outran it.
Oh God. You know, animals are great. I mean, they do some really, really fucked up and stupid things at times, but it makes good content.
Oh God, I love my fucking animal videos. I've got some shorts that have like 30,000 fucking views on them. Like I got one. I had a goat that grew up with the dogs and thought she's a dog, and like one of the puppies was and the goat's just doing this and just sticking her horns in the dog's mouth and doing this. It's fucking hilarious.
Hey, Marissa over on Pilled says it didn't work. He jumped on my dad's head and pecked him really bad. He has a vendetta against them all now.
A chicken made it all the way onto your dad's head. That's impressive for a chicken.
That's impressive. And Alan says no more AI. The fourth wise man says it's for you, Spin, but you still might have to arm wrestle Benjamin for it, though.
Yeah,
then I concede.
See that muscle right there?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Like that's not you don't want to play with that.
You just got to wait for your time of the month. Maybe you can beat him.
Yep.
Right.
Marissa says he even hates to eat chicken now. I told him it's revenge.
I would have thought he would have liked eating chicken at that point. When
I wish I could integrate. I wish I could integrate, or they would integrate Pilled into the chat. It's wild. There are some comments that I cannot read for a reason.
Or show for that.
Or
how
show.
How big is Pilled?
Raven 2000 says my rooster hated males. LOL.
Yeah, they don't ever get you really about that. Apparently, that one commenter got it in the head, but usually it's the knee or below. So you just turn around and you just punt them away from you a little bit, and then they'll come running back sometimes. Usually after 2 punts, though, they leave you alone.
And no animals were hurt in this disclosure.
When I was a little kid, my cousins and I would pick at the roosters and get them pissed off, and they'd chase us around, and we thought that was hilarious. And then eventually they'd just turn mean, and my aunt would go outside and she'd go, "Oh, that one turned mean. Time for some chicken noodle soup."
Oh God.
We were such little pricks.
Do you know, Do you know about the new electric, or what are they called? The bikes that are coming over from China right now? The e-bikes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're huge out here. Huge.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm about to get a fucking e-bike if fucking prices don't change.
That would take a long time to go to town, bro. Just saying.
Dude, it takes me 2 hours. It's like you know what? I'm just gonna get a horse and a buggy, and I'm just gonna be like, going to get supplies, honey. I'll see you in a week.
See you in a week. Oh, and by the way, if you don't hear from me in like an hour, I'm dead alongside the road.
You ain't hearing from nobody around here. Fucking like I don't catch. It takes me about 45 minutes before I can catch phone signal.
Well, just take one of the peacocks with you. They'll scream help louder than you can.
Yep. Yep. That they do.
I could see Ben hooking up a trailer. Now, Henry, if we start yelling help.
So actually, I have an e-bike, and because I can't drive, and it has actually helped me be able to get around the short little spouts I have to do. So they're actually very convenient.
Well, the reason I bring it up, something happened on one of our big interstates where one of I guess an e-bike started on fire, and
lithium does not go out well.
I know, trust me. And it shut down the highway for 8 hours. Because there's nothing you can do with them. You can't put water on them. You can't use any like halon or foam or anything. They just got to burn. You can't.
Lithium will pull the oxygen right out of the water and break the molecule and pull the oxygen out. And then as soon as that happens, the hydrogens also fucking go up. It's all
like,
bad.
It's like the electric cars. When I was still in the fire service, we had special training classes how to disconnect the batteries, what to do, what not to do. And the first slide that the guy showed, it was with a fireman holding a hose and water with the big red circle and said, "Don't you dare." That is exactly what it was. And you have to be able to identify like a hybrid and all this other stuff. But I mean, we all know what a Tesla is. We know what a Cybertruck is. You don't put water on it. They just have to sit there and burn. And there's no saving them. And from what I gather, if you own a Tesla or a Cybertruck or anything that is all electric, the insurance is fucking outrageous because of the possibility of them burning.
Ew.
Ben.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Angry hummingbirds. Yeah, the goat shenanigans are usually here's the goat, here it is. This goat grew up with dogs, so then when we have puppies later, she also plays with them like this.
Why do I feel like that goat is going to headbutt the dog?
Oh, she just did.
She did, yeah.
She did.
There she goes again.
There it goes again.
Oh, I'm just going to say, yep, there it is.
Somehow it doesn't look like a fair fight, but the dog's actually holding its own.
That's a vicious pit bull right there.
Oh, I can tell she's vicious, or he's vicious.
Gonna lick the hell out of that poor Goat.
What if animals walked around on their like hind legs all the time, like we do?
The fourth wise man comes in and says, "My cousin has a three-wheeler e-bike. It does 80 kilometers per hour or 50 miles per hour.
Holy shit.
The rear of it is all storage basket."
Okay.
I
love it. The goat's in the house.
Yeah, the goat's fucking with the dog, then headbutts the cat. The cat's like, "Fuck you, goat." Oh, stop. Yeah, constant shenanigans on the farm. Constant. This is Henry. That's Henry.
Wow.
Here's Henry. This is Henry's son. He's apparently not the stud of the farm yet. Watch this, it's hilarious.
Look at me. I'm so sexy. I'm giving you the shake. Pay attention, lady. Come on. Come on, look at me. Come on. Don't walk away. Walk away. I'll do a dance. Do a dance. Well, somebody look. Why are all you girls walking away?
They are beautiful birds, though.
That's just hilarious because that's all the girls walking away from him. They're like, "Yeah, fuck you. You're just a little punk."
The fourth wise man says he told me on one full charge he can travel 60 kilometers or 46 miles flat out. If he just cruises, he said he does just over 120 kilometers or 90 miles in total. So he says it's good for short trips.
Yeah, if I wasn't out in the mountains, that would be the way to go. I think the steep ass mountains I live on would shorten that up substantially. Like, it's hilarious when I'm going to town in my car because I just got a freaking car because my truck's too expensive to drive right now. It takes like almost a quarter tank to get to town, but it only takes like an eighth of a tank to get back.
I'm surprised that thing comes up your driveway, Ben.
It's an all-wheel drive.
Oh, it's all-wheel. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't.
Yeah, I can't have anything that's not at least all-wheel drive.
A front-wheel drive wouldn't climb your driveway?
No, front-wheel drives are worse on gravel hills like that than rear-wheel drives. Front-wheel drives will just sit there and eat right into the fucking. They'll just spin out and they'll just sit there and eat into the road.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you have to do a lot of maintenance on your road at times?
Fuck yeah, fucking constantly. It takes me almost half an hour to get out to the paved road.
Yeah,
and all of that's private, but because of the cannabis users, so during the green rush, people came in and fucked these roads. And like Ant was saying earlier, these are basically just old logging roads is all they are.
Right.
And so they came in and fucked them all up and it changed all the water flows. Well, they want these salmon to come back in these rivers in Northern California. And where I live, all my streams go right into the Eel River. It's literally right below me. And so that's one of the big salmon areas where they come up and they go up and hatch babies and all that and lay their babies. And that's the salmon spawning ground up here. So when they did all the busting all the growers and taking all their money, they put it into a fund that was to help fix the damage caused. So we got a grant on our mountain where we're getting, it's like the first portion of it's $500 million. And they're coming and they're replacing all of our culverts and fixing all the water flows. So that way they don't, because The problem is when they changed them, it carries too much sediment down into the river and the salmon can't swim up it. So they need that sediment to stop. So they're repairing all the water flows, putting in giant culverts and then replacing the road. And it's going to take 2 years. But all of our roads are getting replaced starting this winter.
Oh, wow. Delta says, Balderson, you need like a hybrid electric ATV or dune buggy.
Yeah, I've got a gas four-wheeler, and Brian, my farm partner and best friend, he's got a side-by-side, and then I've got a little just gas dune buggy for the grandkids and the wife.
Yeah.
The four-wheeler is not working right now because one of the goats, we got given a Nigerian dwarf goat, and that fucking thing liked eating wires, and he ate fucking wires on my four-wheeler. Pissed me off so bad.
Oh, I'd be so pissed. So pissed.
Oh fuck. He ate my Starlink wire. He ate my four-wheeler wires. My big, I've got one of them giant air compressors, the ones with the gas engine on it and everything.
Yep.
He ate the fucking wires on the gas engine part of the air compressor. Ate the wires off my trailer. Like, you fucking asshole.
What the fuck? Hopefully you keep that thing penned up now.
No, I got rid of him. He
became dinner.
Yeah. Like, I was like, no, I can't keep that, dude. Actually, we got rid of all the goats because my big ass goat that dude was like, he could reach like 7 feet in the air, and he'd grab the tops of any fences that I built and take and pull it down. And he was like 150, 180 pounds, and he'd bounce on it until it was flat enough for all the other goats to get over.
Wow.
Dick. And then our one female goat kept, anytime Christy was out and about in the yard and she'd lean over, that goat would headbutt her if it could. So we got rid of them.
Well,
the perils of having a farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that goat hated Christy. It was my mom's lap goat, and she was a bottle goat. And you'd think bottle goats would be more friendly, and they are. They're more friendly, but they're also mean as fuck because they just don't care about, they like hitting their heads into other things. That's a good time for them.
I went down to Kenosha earlier this week, and I had to take the freeway down, but because of the road construction in Milwaukee, I had to like divert and go off into like the sketchy parts of Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Gas was like $4.69, $4.79 all the way down. And then in those inner city parts, it was $4.99.
No shit.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Why is it the most expensive here? And I feel like it's just done on purpose at that point.
The scratching is released over on Pilled. The scratching is released.
The scratching. Uh-huh.
Yep. The scratching. Well, the only thing I've ever had is dogs. I mean,
dogs are so domesticated that it's hard to even judge other animals by dogs. They are extraordinarily domesticated.
I've mostly had cats, but I've had a couple of dogs before. I like dogs.
You're a cat dad.
I mean, dogs are nice. Like you just have that unconditional love. But cats, they make you earn it, and when you do earn it, it's something pretty cool,
right?
Yeah, dogs are more seeking of the love. Cats are more fucking. You definitely got to earn it more with cats.
You can love me for 2 minutes and then leave me alone.
Yeah.
No, my cats are all pretty affectionate. Like, look at this. Like right now, this is what sitting in front of me.
Aww.
Hold on, Ben. There you go.
Yeah, there's actually 2 of them. She's sleeping on her butt. They all got to sit by me.
I was worried that they were going to go down into the hole in your desk again.
Yeah, that's these ones. I also have my lap.
My wife doesn't believe me when I tell her that our 2 cats will just sit there and cry the entire time that her and our daughter are gone.
The fourth wise man says, sounds like my goat that ate the wire valve off my 4x4 that had 42-inch mud tires on it. It came outside and I came outside and car was on the piss with a flat. The valve was bitten off. I called goat and he was shy too.
Oh no.
Goat's like, what do you mean? It wasn't me. I was over here being a good goat. I don't know.
Come near, with which is sign of guilty, because he'd come right up to you when called. I think it must have scared him with air hissing out fast.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
It was at that moment. They go,
Fucker better not do that again.
It attacked me. Dude, I had one of my goats. It was one of the males, so I kept him on a pen by himself because he was trying to hump everything and wouldn't leave the other animals alone. And I had a third. My kids had out of a old shitty Tahoe. They took the third seat out of it and had it out in this field, and then my boys would hang out on this third seat like a couch out in the middle of a field. And that goat would fuck the hell out of that couch, out of that fucking third seat. It would just hump that thing all day. And I tried to catch it on video so many times. And I swear it had like a sixth sense or something. Because every time I had a video, the goat would just stop and then slowly look at me like, and then just walk away from the seat. I'm like, what the fuck?
That is fucking crazy.
Dude, goats are wild. Goats are wild. And their dicks, they can move their dick. So they'll like come like that one. You'd be standing there petting him, and all of a sudden you're like, what the hell? And you look down and he's pissing on your leg because he could take his dick and make it go like this, and he just
fuck that. Dude, I mean, that is just fucking weird as fuck, man.
Yeah,
well, Ben, what do we got going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow's a big one. We got the Spin's best friend and
no more anchor baby.
Oh, Omar, Shaman Omar is coming in and doing an argument for God against fairly well-spoken atheist. But Spin is not coming at it from the Christian God, or not Spin, Omar.
Of course not.
Omar's not coming at it through the Christian God lens, so it's going to be a different debate. We're not getting the fucking tag argument, the transcendental argument for God that we've heard 3,000 times from every fucking ortho bro. That's all they can do is just repeat the same shit over and over. One of them said, Jay Dyer said it, so I need to say it. I should practice saying it just like Jay Dyer said it. Like, you fucking losers. So this should be absolutely interesting. It'll get some of the others of us in there and fired up. Not sure what happened.
Where can they find it, then?
That will be over on the Raging Tomato channel for at least the first couple hours, and then over to the Gauntlet. And after the original arguments, it'll be on my channel also. So, and I imagine Spin will probably be up in there somewhere.
Probably.
yelling out Anchor Baby and
absolutely. So everybody, last thoughts on the panel. Mr. Balderson, thank you for co-hosting and co-streaming. You know you're always welcome to insult me with pleasure. Your final thoughts on the panel tonight, Ben?
Good time, guys. You guys are the great. You guys are the best. I actually enjoy doing these every now and then, because then, like, the guys that you argue with, you know, you can be friends. It's like going out and having a drink after you've, you know, had a competition of some sort. You know, hey, we can be friends even if we debate against each other and disagree, and give each other some shit like just guys, you know, and gals. But
just good friends at the end. Miss Moonwillow, you have been punished. You have been punished profusely tonight. Tell security Tell security about your punishment and how wrong it was.
You're lucky I'm an insomniac, and just remember karma is a bitch, and I do know where you live.
For the win, your final thoughts, sir.
AI is cool. I think it has definitely upped everyone's game on streaming. That is for sure now, because I mean the creativity is just off the charts with some people and how well they can create these AIs. And that video, was that your intro video, Spin?
Yes, and you will see that here very momentarily.
That was fire, dude. That was awesome. Like it sucks for the rest of ARM where it's like, fuck, that's so good. Now we have to up our shit now, you know? So
absolutely, you got to fucking up your game, bruh. You got to up the game.
Yep.
And
like,
God's favorite aunt, namaste to you. Your final thoughts.
Why are you gay?
Folks, it has been fun. It has been a pleasure. Fourth Wise Man, with all of your gifts, I'm sure that Mr. Balderson will chop it up nicely. And remember, folks, my show on America Rising Media over on Pilled, Tuesday 9:30 Eastern Time to 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Thanks for coming in tonight. Mr. Balderson and I say, fuck off.
Spin City on the screen, he walks in like a spark. Tie little crooked and he lights up the dark. Mic in his hand and the room starts to shake. Every seat got a fighter, every point got a stake. He points, he grins, then the volume goes high. One more hot take and somebody might fly. Hands up, here we go again. Talk real loud, let the chaos begin. Side to side and the truth gets loud. Spin City calls it out. Right there in the crowd, the panelists on America Rising Media. The panelists on America, hey, Rising Media. Spin City, spin it hard, yelling at everyone. Spin City, spin it hard, nobody leaves untouched. He leans in close, then he cuts to the chase. A raised eyebrow hit right across his face. One says yes, one says no in a flash. He turns that heat up like he wants it to clash. A finger in the air and the debate goes wild. Every argument sharp, every answer style. He laughs, he swings, then he hands up the mic. The whole room buzzes like a match in the night. Hands up, here we go again. Talk real loud, let the chaos begin. Side to side and the truth gets loud. Spin City calls it out. Right there in the crowd, the panelists on America, hey, Rising Media. The panelists on America, woo, Rising Media. Spin City, spin it hard, yelling at everyone. Spin City, spin it hard, nobody leaves untouched.